Why, hello everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of She is Speed. My name is Lana Ruse, and I will be your host for this ghost-filled evening that we have lined up for all of you today. If you get easily scared, I'm sorry, you might want to grab a buddy or a snack or something to keep you company. Because it's sure gonna get a little scary tonight. But before we get into that, just a couple of announcements. Frost Fatale's 2023 prize submissions are now open until February 20th. So make sure to go to gamesdonequick.com for more info or use !prizes in Twitch chat to submit your prizes. Would love to see your creations. So make sure to send them in because Frost Fatales is coming up soon. Also, if you are watching us on YouTube, make sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick if you're interested in watching our live content, which starts weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. So, if you are new here, She is Speed is a show where we feature women in speedrunning who run games with female protagonists. And so you'll see that in all of our games today. First off on the docket, we have a Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly any percent normal run featuring a lovely runner who is making her first Hotfix appearance tonight. So let's give a massive round of applause for Panda, and I'll let her explain more about her run. Take it away.
Hey everyone, I am Panda. I speedrun a lot of games, but this is my first speed game back in 2014, so it's near and dear to my heart, and I am a big fan of this franchise, and it's very, very good. I recommend it, everyone play it, and yeah, it's a pretty cool run. And we also have Cloudmark doing commentary for me, if you'd like to introduce yourself, Mark.
Hi, I'm Cloudmark, and I run Fatal Frame 2 quite a bit, so I'm very happy to support Panda here, and she's gonna do fantastic. I'm excited.
All right, awesome. So yeah, we'll just get started right away. Time starts when I select difficulty normal, which I'll do on 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo!
Okay, I'll start right away with, you can actually move here. I've never been able to do it for some reason, but yeah, you can move here early, like when the screen, before it like fades in.
It's definitely finicky, but
yeah,
there's ways to run, there's ways to walk, or sometimes you just stand still.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we're just catching up with our sister. We're gonna have a lovely view.
A long time ago, there was a village here that disappeared during a festival. People who get lost in the woods are trapped by the village. Could this be that place?
I was just gonna let Mayu finish, but yeah. So basically, the premise of this game is you get trapped in this village with your sister, and you know, because it's a horror game, you have to explore it, right? Instead of just leaving immediately.
Yeah, she says all that. She's like, yeah, this village, you get trapped in here. Let's go inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of course, right? They're way braver than I would ever be. I would not be in anywhere close to this place.
Yes, definitely. I think they are both very brave. I would not want to be here at all.
No, definitely not. I like how it gives you a little snippet of the ghosts as you're entering and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, you know something's here, but, you know, we haven't seen everything just yet.
So we're in the first house of the game. This is the Osaka house. We will come here a few times, but at the moment we are exploring, and we also do not have our trusty little camera yet. So we're defenseless, but that's okay, because we'll get it soon. We'll just have to keep following the spooky ghost who is beckoning us to continue, who is Miyako.
Oh, you gotta love Miyako.
Yeah, she's something.
That's such a good way to put it. But yeah, this first part is just pretty much walking around, getting used to the controls, getting used to the movement. I actually think it's a really good tutorial to how to play the game.
Oh yeah, definitely, I agree.
Something is...
So there you go, there's our first photo of the game.
Now we can defend
And now
ourselves.
and now at this point, they're like, okay, we should leave.
At this point, now.
Yeah, at this point. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna attempt to leave. It's not gonna go very well.
Mio, look.
I always love seeing like the little cloth movements and stuff, to where it's just like, oh man, something just passed through there. I always thought it was like such a good
Yeah.
atmosphere builder.
I think the atmosphere of this game is very good.
Definitely.
Like, I don't get scared easily. It's actually kind of a joke in my stream. But when I play this game by myself, I start to get unsettled just because it's...
oh yeah,
It
all the
kind of
little things it does.
grows on you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is a mechanic that they're showing us on like how to open doors. It's like Panda took a picture of the door and it's like showed her a place on where to go to take another picture. So this is what I was talking about with the tutorial earlier. Voila.
Yep, it's dispelled. All right, that's Masumi. We won't really see him for the speedrun. But that is Miyako's fiance, right?
Boyfriend
it's
or fiance? It's one of those. He had to get his screen time in.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me. But yeah, after that little unlocking animation, now Panda can go through this door over here. And we'll see that multiple times throughout the game. This one was nice and simple, so I love it.
Yeah. And this game is like, we'll do a lot of stuff like this that's like running back and forth. This game is very story flag heavy, where like it doesn't want you to, it wants you to do things in a very specific order, and if you don't, then you basically can't progress.
I missed you. A bed.
So unfortunately, because of that, we don't have like any cool skips, like just skip an entire part or anything like that.
Yeah. But we do have stair skating.
We do.
So you saw Panda just glide up the stairs right there. That's just basically doing the run input just really fast while going upstairs in like a certain cadence, and then Mio will just glide up. That little shove of Mayu out of the way.
Yeah. I was trying to go around her and I was like, yeah, never mind. Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to happen a lot. We kind of bully our sister a little bit. Including sometimes using her as ghost bait.
Mm-hmm. So this is the first fight of the game, and with Miyako, the ghost that we've been trailing this entire time. This is gonna give like a really good show on how combat works. So ideally, you would want to get to Fatal Frame here, which Panda did, very good. And with a Fatal Frame, you can combo up to 3 times, and that is the maximum damage that you can get. So that was very good right there, and she should die.
I think... Yeah, I think I didn't get the close shot for the first one, so I didn't get like the just kill.
But no, that was a really good fight. She didn't spawn in the wall, which she is very prone to do.
Yes.
And you got the full fatal frame combos. That was really good. And you also want to get full fatal frame combos because of the points that it gives you, and we'll see that in a bit. But yeah, that was a really good fight.
Yeah, the upgrade route for this game and the film as well is very tight. You don't have a lot of room for error, so if it can pretty much end a run if you're not able to upgrade the camera completely by the time you need to go to the final boss. Well, second to final boss.
Yeah, or you forget to pick up an upgrade item, which I have never done.
Yep, never, not
Never
me.
at all. Nope. Mm-mm.
Never happened to me. But yeah, Miyako, that first fight is really hard too because, like Mark was saying, she likes to go in the wall. There's also like all of the hanging cloths in there, and she just sometimes it's hard to get a full combo on her without blasting her like straight into the wall.
So yeah, we got a really good spawn there. So
Yeah, and for the purposes of this run, I'm gonna pick this up. We wouldn't normally pick this up, but this will let us see the ghost's health. I think that'll maybe make this a little easier.
yeah, that'll give a good visual too.
Yeah, but no, usually for speed, we were just like, nah, we don't need it. And actually, I've seen a few of our runners, they're even a bit more daring where they won't even get the chime. The chime basically tells you when there's a fatal frame chance.
Wait,
Yeah, they just play
really?
the game without it. Yes.
Oh man,
I've seen Magnus do that before, and I'm like, that's
that is wow.
pretty, yeah.
That is.
I don't know how to do that. I need that visual aid.
So do I. I'm with you on that one.
But technically you could do it if you memorize everyone's like
Fatal frame window.
fatal frames. Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are pretty blatant, but there's some that I'm just like, well, you know. Look at these
Yeah,
guys.
some of them are, and then some of them are weird. Like the mourners. I don't know why sometimes, like, especially in that double mourner fight,
Oh, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
yeah, they just, when you go to shoot the second one sometimes, it just gives you a 0 shot instead, and I'm just like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes it just be, you know, okay, yeah, I see.
But yeah, our sister is now possessed by Sai, who is, she's supposed to be an antagonist, but also
She's a very, like, I don't want to say like a sad antagonist. Like, there's a reason to why she's doing everything, and there's a reason why she's angry, mad.
Yeah. So we need to follow, basically we're trying to rescue Mayu at this point, so we need to open the gate, but in order to open the gate, we need 2 keys.
We need twin keys. Oh,
Oh yeah, we need twin keys.
there's a lot of twins in this game, so
Yai!
good old
If you
Itsuki.
cannot find a way to leave the village, come and
By
find me.
twin.
I may be able to help.
Yeah, Mayu's gonna do this a lot throughout the game of just like, we get her back finally and then she just disappears again.
Yeah, she's not done playing with her friends, so she runs away. But that was Itsuki. He's like a guide. In case you ever get lost or like you don't know what to do, you just go to him. Like, if you were just playing this casually, you would go to him and he would like give you a hint on where to go, which is nice. You know, it's sometimes survival horror games are very obtuse in where you need to go. So it's nice to have something to fall back on, especially if it's like your first time playing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think in terms of that, the first and second game are more friendly. I think the third game is where it starts getting really confusing because there's like so many rooms and it's really easy to get lost.
Yeah,
I remember playing that casually the first time. I was just like, I don't know where I am anymore.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of, for the third one, I think that's a lot of, there's a lot of backtracking in that game, and it ties into that game's themes and everything, but this one is I think this one's pretty good in that regard. There's not a lot of places that look very similar to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So the distinct areas make it quite a bit easier, I would say. I love doing that, where you just turn around when the camera changes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you have to be really careful not to be touching the analog stick when, like, the camera transitions, or she'll do stuff like that. Where she just, like, spins.
Mm-hmm. Spin! So what?
All right.
Oh, go for it.
Go ahead.
Oh.
I was just gonna say we have one key now. We're gonna go get the second key.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Great minds, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of a toad. I think this probably could be the first part where you would get lost, because there's actually a lot of these statues out here, but at least thankfully the ones that you need have the little butterflies hanging out over them.
Yeah, good old crimson butterflies. Gotta love them.
All right, and hopefully I don't get hit by this guy. Okay, cool.
Yeah, sometimes that guy can be a little angry and launch himself at you, but most of the time you're fine if you just hug the wall like Panda did right there.
Yeah, if you have to be careful though not to hug the wall too much, because I guess it like makes her go too slow, so she just gets grabbed instead. Because I didn't do that the other day.
Yeah,
Not me.
definitely. There's some times where he's just like, oh man, that guy actually got me. But now that we have the twin keys, we're on our way.
I ghost by ghost.
There's gonna be a lot of high ghost by ghost in this.
Yeah, and here's another one. This is Sunken Woman. She's actually a really cool ghost, but we're gonna just keep running.
I love Sunken Woman. I hope she shows up a bunch.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, okay, so like, there's a chance for her to not show up, but I always love when she shows up. It's like she's like blessing the run. So I always like.
Oh wait, really? Is that how you see it?
That's how I see it.
Oh, that's funny, because every time she shows up, most of the time it's right in front of me, and she grabs me instantly.
Oh really? Oh no.
Yeah.
I guess she's just
She
a lot
just wants
nicer
a
to me.
hug.
That's
She just wants a hug. All right, we just picked up a spirit orb. We need those to upgrade the camera, so we'll be picking those up throughout, most of the time after like specific battles.
yeah. Upgrading the camera is very,
Oh,
very
I don't know why we
important.
paused the game.
There's some ghosts that have quite a bit of health, so if you don't upgrade the camera at certain points, it's a very big difference, just like the amount of damage that you do or the amount of points that you get.
Yeah, and that's the alarm function I just picked up. That's the function that gives basically the camera can tell you when there's a fatal frame chance. And funny enough, unlike the first game where fatal frames aren't important, in the second game, fatal frames are very important. Because, like Mark had mentioned earlier, if we don't get fatal frame combos, we don't get enough points to upgrade the camera.
And you started. That's why getting a fatal frame on Miyako is such a good start, because you start with such a good amount of points. It's just a very good start to the run, so you can like make a tiny, bit of mistakes going on just because of how far ahead you are in the run. It's the beast.
Oh yeah, I never asked you about this part. So I don't normally like attack him. I normally just run by him, but then I was like, wait, if you do attack him, then you get more points.
Yeah. So, I know Bajo hits him once, like you did right here. I actually do a full fatal frame combo on him, just for the points.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I wanted to, but I messed that up. But it's okay. Oh no, we don't wanna hug him. Nope.
Yeah.
Not today. All right, so we're in danger. Whenever the game's in black and white, you basically need to leave wherever you're at, because you will die immediately.
Yeah, whenever the area is in black and white, it's just whatever enemies are, you're done. You get touched, and that is it. So
Yep, even if you have a stone mirror, and stone mirrors are basically like, if you lose all your health, it'll replenish it to full, basically,
yeah.
so it saves you.
It's nice. It's like a safety net.
I was gonna call it a sacrifice stone just because I played so much Yakuza recently, and I'm like, that's not gonna make any sense. But it's basically the same thing.
There you go. Yeah. So Panda's gonna take another picture of the door right here. It's gonna show us again how to unlock this door. And we see a bloody handprints right there. And this fight coming up is actually one that I'm not good at. So I don't know how you like this fight, Panda.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah, I call
Your run though, your world record run had a really good fight there though.
it. Yeah, it was a very, very, very good spawns in that run. But I call that run the Beauty and the Beast. Or not that run, the fight, the Beauty and the Beast, and we'll see. But the ghost spawning is very, whoo.
Yeah, it's very random. Oh, if I messed that up, that's okay.
Yeah, I feel like these steps, I always mess up the top one to stair skate. I don't know why. I am cursed with it.
Yeah, going down is okay, but going back up I can't. Like most of the time I mess it up. All right, we just kind of want to stay away from him. He's pretty nice though and stops and waits for us to pass.
He was like, "Oh, go ahead, dear." We'll be seeing more of him later, but he'll have his time, right? He'll have his time.
Yeah, oh, we gotta go this way. Yeah, if you play on Xbox though, do not believe that he'll stop, because he won't. Every time I do that on Xbox, I always forget that on Xbox he moves faster, and he comes a lot closer to you.
He's very angry in that version. Okay, so after she takes this picture, the ghosts are gonna spawn. Here's Beast. He has a very specific attack frame where she's gonna try to get a fatal frame combo on him.
Oh no.
And why this one is hard is because of Beauty right there.
That reason right there. Well, I don't think I have enough.
She likes to spawn behind you, and that's usually what she does, but sometimes she'll just spawn wherever. And this fight is really hard because you're in such a small area. So what Panda's gonna try to do here, she's gonna do a little bit of upgrading, just so she has enough damage to take out, to take out Beauty relatively quickly. And she's gonna hope that Beauty gives her a good spawn like that. That was a very good spawn. So now that Beauty's kind of out of commission with that zero shot that Panda got on her, that would usually give you a chance to attack.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, to attack dude, but she was very not happy with us right there.
All right, that's
Of course,
fine.
yeah. But actually, these have been pretty good so far. Getting a lot of fatal frames, which is, what you want on every fight.
Oh, I thought she was dead. I thought she was dead.
I thought she was dead too, huh?
Apparently, we're both really bad at this game, so...
How much HP does she have? There's no way. Watch her
She
have
has, like,
a
nothing.
sliver or something. Where is she?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, she's got like nothing. Wow. She had 6 HP. Great.
Oh, that's weird. Her sound broke. She didn't even make a sound as she died.
That was actually
Okay.
a pretty good fight. Like, it could have been faster, sure, but I don't think you got hit except for that one time.
Yeah, that one time when she was just like right behind me.
Yeah, we take those, and you got a lot of fatal frame combos. Yeah, I think that was really good.
The I don't know if it's the best RNG you can get, but the best luck I've had there is if she spawns right in front of you with Limbo Man. So that's Limbo Man and Limbo Woman, but I kind of like the Beauty and the Beast. But yeah, if they spawn together right in front of you, I think that's the easiest to deal with, because you can deal with him first, and then you can be backing up while you're basically, so you don't get hit by her.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually she's like right behind you and ends up grabbing you.
Yeah, her spawn is very, very rough, but that was actually a really good fight, and you know,
Yeah, I'll definitely
we
take that.
take those 100% of the time.
Welcome to Pokemon Snap.
But doing that battle actually gave us a key to open the door that we took a picture of earlier. So now we can go keep on chasing after Mayu. And we have a new friend here.
Yeah, this is Box Woman.
She's sleeping. We'll see her in a bit.
There's something familiar about the smell.
All right, yeah, and the bit is basically right now.
It was a very short bit, but now that we got Mayu, we're just trying to get out of here. Mio's trying to be the best big sister and just get Mayu out of here.
Oh yeah, I need to... Oh. I was like, no, yes, yes.
No. So this hunched over woman, she has a very specific fatal frame that you can get, and Panda upgraded Blast right there, because once you upgrade Blast and you hit a fatal frame, she'll actually be slowed. So look at how slow she is, and it gives such an easy way to hit another fatal frame. And actually getting her to do that is actually really hard, because you have to, you know, stand right on top of her, and she's sometimes very, very picky with actually giving you the fatal frame. Excellent. But if you do it like that, then you kill her in 3 hits, and it's perfect.
Yeah, I was a little nervous because Mayu came to me. She's been bamboozling me the past 2 days.
Yeah, sometimes Mayu will just stand in front of, like, you know, that little way to go back. So I'll just have to like push her out of the way. I'm like, please, Mayu, I'm trying to save you here, girl.
A butterfly
Yeah.
will save this village.
Nice. But I know that was exactly what you want from that fight. You want 3 shots, and she's done, and you got the first fatal frame combo. So that is very, very good. But we'll see more of her later in the game too, huh?
Yeah, we will.
I actually really like her ghost. I think she's cool.
Oh no, yeah, I think she's really cool too.
But because she is hunched over, it is hard to get those fatal frames. Why do you run? I always love when the ghosts come out just to yell at you and then they go back.
Yeah. He does that a lot too. He just comes out to basically tell you to get off his lawn and then goes away again.
Yeah, we don't have to worry too much about Mayu because whenever we open a door, she'll be like, oh, hey, I'm here. Mm-hmm. So we'll actually use that to our advantage in a lot of situations.
Get out of here. I don't want to kill him.
Like, yeah, here's I guess the first example of that. So yeah, whenever a ghost pops up, Mayu generally freezes, and because she's scared, which for a very good reason.
Yeah, I mean, that's a ghost.
But yeah, if you leave and talk to a door, she just teleports to you, so...
She just slides into frame. She's like, hey, I'm here.
And yeah, since we're playing on normal, you don't really have to worry about Mayu. Mayu does actually have health, and if she dies, it's game over. It's not really a problem unless you're playing on like hard or nightmare.
Yeah, I don't think she's... Maybe once she's died for me, but it's really hard to have her die on you.
Yeah, I've had her die on nightmare to this ghost, actually, who we'll see later.
Oh, yeah.
The one that pops up there, yeah.
Sometimes there's friendly ghosts, like that little kid that'll like show you the way or give you a hint on where to go and what to do. So like that little ghost was like, you know, hey, it's look at this, and here's the ball. You know, he like wiggles his eyebrows, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's kind of goofy because there's like an interesting back and forth with the ghosts in this game, because there are ghosts who want to help you, and then there's ghosts who are trying to sabotage everything you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't forget this key. I've never done that.
I've never done that either. I don't know what you mean.
Because it's very far away for you to realize you forgot it.
Oh man. And then the shame walking back to get it. Oh no.
Yep. It definitely is a walk of shame.
But here's a lot more of the raising the flags to, you know, have certain situations happen and everything. So that's why Panda just, you know, opened the door, ran in, did a quick 180 after spawning those two ghosts. And now we're on our way again.
Yeah, because I think if you only see the first one but not the second one, this won't happen here for this door. So a little silly, but
we take it. Everybody just wants their screen time, right?
yeah.
Okay, so this is like one of the hardest stair skates, I think, because you have to do it, you know, without seeing the actual stairs. But you actually did it so good. I always mess that one up.
Yeah, you kind of just turn the corner and pray that she's stair skating.
So it's a little rough, but you nailed it, so that was great.
Yeah, I think that staircase, the staircase, that actually when you're leaving this building, like going out the back way, that staircase is kind of rough because you're coming around the corner. And the last staircase.
Oh boy, the last staircase.
Yeah, the last staircase is an adventure. Which is why I'm picking up so many healing items in case we mess that up. That way we don't die,
Yeah, safety,
and we can
safety.
continue the run. Yeah.
Here's another mechanic that's in a lot of, you know, co-op games where one person stands on one thing, the other person has to stand on another thing to open the way.
Please come here.
And that's exactly what we're doing here. Because we're twins.
Mia, didn't we promise?
I like the ghosts that they just come out and they give you a little bit of lore. So they're like, here's
You're
some
like,
lore.
oh, okay.
All right, that was my line. I'm out. I love it. But so what we're doing right now is we're actually collecting two keys, the light and shadow key, right? Yeah.
We just got the shadow one, I believe.
We needed to open that cell that we saw for a split second earlier that the dude was in.
Oh, this staircase is actually also awkward for me.
Yeah,
but
because
there
of
we
the
go.
camera
We-
change, so it's weird.
We got there though.
So we got one,
And-
and then...
Yeah, and this part here is really interesting. I actually learned about this like 2 days ago.
That's when I learned it, because you showed me.
Oh, whoops. So apparently, if you walk up these stairs the first portion, and then at the landing you can stair skate up. And then you stair skate up these stairs. Mayu will run.
And this saves like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
And if you don't do it, then I guess if you stair skate all the way, she just takes forever to get up here.
She takes her sweet time. She's just like, yeah, I don't gotta hurry. That was so fast. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's wild. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I had to rewatch it because I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah, when you showed me, I was flabbergasted. I was befuddled. I was like, there's no way. But it's nice.
So yeah, right here, we're basically just waiting for him to stop talking. That actually happens a lot in this game.
He had to do his dramatic reading before we could go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we basically had to hear that he hid the key somewhere in that room. And we're like, oh, okay, that's where it is. And then we can go get it. So now we're making our way back.
Yeah, now we're going back to the little part upstairs where that room happens to be.
There's a lot of stair skating in this portion. We're just
Yeah, yes, there is.
Huh. I never really just thought about it. This is a cool mechanic right here, because we want to wait for this guy to stop talking. And if we go in before he does, then a ghost spawns. But we're just gonna wait with the door open. And voila, we're okay.
But yeah, if you, like Mark was saying, if you come in too early, you have to fight him in here, and that is a very not good fight, because...
It's a rough fight, for sure.
Yeah, the priests teleport a lot, and this is a really tiny room, so yeah, it's very not fun.
He does a lot of damage, and, you know, if he just teleports inside of a wall, you're just like, uh-oh. But, it's really nice that you just don't have to do it. That's always a good thing. Never mind. Oh.
Rip Mayu.
Yeah. So for that ghost to spawn, you always want him to, like, kind of go after Mio. And
yeah, which is why I, like, tried to go close to him, but I guess I didn't go close enough. Yeah, there's Mayu getting attacked.
Yeah. So we want him to go after Mio because he'll miss, and whenever Mayu gets attacked, it stops whatever Mio's doing. And it's like, hey, your sister's, you know, something's happening. So we don't want that. But see, once we get to this door, it's fine because she'll just teleport with us. It saves a little bit of time, and it's not the most important thing, but you know.
Should have done the ritual. I knew.
It's very important to pick up all these films, like, you know, the 90 film right there, the 60 film in certain places because you need a certain amount of film. And, like, at the end of the game, you have, like, you know, just the right amount.
Yep.
It's very efficient, but it's also very scary.
It's very scary.
Poor Mayu.
Yep, so now Mayu's trapped again. So we're gonna go save her.
Mm-hmm.
Except she's not very happy about that. So we're actually gonna go back to the first house that we started in, the Osaka house. Because that's where the key to the cell is.
Nice. And that is a long way back, so Mio's gonna get her cardio in right now.
Yeah.
I really like this ghost. And I love, you know, that's a nod to the ring where, you know, she's coming out of the well. That's always fun.
Yeah, I love that they did that. I wasn't expecting to see her there the first time I played. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, my I don't remember what they call her, but my favorite ghost in this game is probably the ghost that falls from the tower.
Yeah, she's really cool. She's actually one of my favorite ghosts too. I think she's
there she
Bridge
is.
Ghost. She showed herself. This run is blessed.
She wants a hug.
We've
All right,
done
don't
it.
spawn in front of me, please. Of course. Where are you? No.
Wow, she doesn't like you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I told you.
She's so aggressive. What? That's great.
Well, at least she didn't grab me.
We take
didn't
this.
work.
She's my friend, so I'm just like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? But wow, she just went after you.
She realized you were here, so she was like, "Oh, okay, you can pass."
We take those. We take those. But yeah, we're just making our way back to the Osaka house, and we're gonna do our. We got a little like map thing. It's like the key is in the Osaka house.
Yeah, I forgot. Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, we have a map to show us where to go, except that, of course, we're not going to look at it, but... Actually, yeah, I think this game does a really good job at, like, trying to give hints to the player, but not, like, completely just holding their hand, I guess.
Yeah, it gives you, like, a little... It's like, hey, why don't you... I mean, that place looks pretty cool. And we're just like, oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just make our way there. Oh, this is what we gotta do. Nice.
Come here, Yae.
So
Don't give up.
Itsuki, just a little backstory on him. He's like he was part of a pair of twins, and he actually did the ritual that they're trying to get Mayu and Mio to do. So he doesn't want us to go through that. So that's why he's trying to help us get out of here. So he's a good boy.
Yes, he's very good.
Even though he does take a lot of time by talking. I feel like I do that a lot too, where you're like going into a new place and instead of pressing yes, you press no. And you're just like,
yes,
oh.
no.
Oops.
All right, we're gonna do more film pickup here. This is actually the very important film. You will have a bad time at the end if you forget this film.
You really do need a certain amount of zero film to do the last couple of fights, because but you know, we'll see when we get there. Oh wow, you actually saw that different than I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do the top left one once and then the bottom left one 3 times.
Oh, I mean, that works. I never really thought about it.
That's cool. I mean, it's probably, the same. It's probably, negligible.
That's funny.
time.
I didn't even realize you could solve it a different way. I mean, honestly,
Neither
that
did
way's
I.
probably faster, though. Because then you could just spam, you just mash. Noted.
I thought that was the only way you could do it. That's crazy.
Now I'm like, wait, can you do the last one differently, too?
We'll see how you do it. I'm like, because I'm pretty sure there's only one way to do that one. That one's a lot harder. Also,
All right, so here's Miyako again.
Yep. She wasn't done.
She's usually very mean to me. Oh god, where is she? Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Wow, these ghosts are pretty aggressive towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you want her to just spawn and just away from you, just out of the way you're walking. And she's usually pretty good about that, but sometimes she'll just be like, hey, how's it going? And attack you. Oh no.
Oh yeah, and that's Chitose. We will see a lot of her later.
Chitose, the bane of Fatal Frame 2 runners.
Yeah, she's... Chitose's our little run killer.
She's just trying to find her brother, okay? But she'll be good. Now that we have that rusty key, we're gonna go back and try to save Mayu from where she's trapped in. So we're gonna be making our way back, and I'm hoping we see the bridge ghost again, but I know Panda's not. She's
We can if she's like over there.
just over there. Okay, she's got to be, a certain distance away. Oh,
Do you hear her? I can't.
oh, I guess not.
Sorry, I got quiet because I was trying to hear her. Because the water sound can be like pretty quiet. But no, she's been pretty active in like the past week for my runs. Though that was the first time she had appeared in front of me.
This fight coming up, this was actually one of the harder fights that took a lot for me to learn personally. You fight two mourners, what they call it, but I call them Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So what you want to do, or what Panda wants to do right there, is she wants to get a blast 2 combo on the first one. And she only wants to get a 2 combo because if you get a 3, then the mourners will like tornado attack you with their arms, and that is not what you want.
Oh, hello. Yeah, it's does a lot of damage to you. Did he block my shot?
He blocked your shot. Wow.
Okay.
He was saving his friend. No, that was pretty good though.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's a lot better. Really, you just don't want to get grabbed because their grab animation's like really slow.
Yeah, getting grabbed or having them do their, spinny arm, get away from me attack is something that you don't want.
Yeah, actually, the spinny arms might be worse than getting grabbed.
Yeah, because they're locked in that animation, and it's just oof. But no, that was actually a really good fight because they were also like really right next to each other, which kind of blocked that one shot, but it wasn't the biggest deal.
Yeah, thankfully it's with the 61 film and not the 90 film.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know where she was going.
Yeah, so Mayu just like pieces out here. She's like, well, we'll see.
Yeah, you basically get the key to the cell to save your sister. You open the cell and she's just gone.
She just pieces out. She's like, this place is kind of boring. I'm
Yeah, and somehow she gets around you. You don't run into her at all, and she was on a sneaking mission.
But Mio, being the best sister, is like, well, here I go again. Gotta save Mayu. Honestly, if one of my siblings went into a super haunted village and was like possessed by a ghost, I don't know. I think I'd be out. I think that would be on them.
Like, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I believe.
Sadly, the hunched over woman doesn't appear again here. But I mean, that first appearance coming out of the well is always really cool. Now we're just making our way back.
Yeah, we're basically trying to catch up to her now, which is totally gonna go correctly. We're gonna catch up to her and we're gonna leave right now.
Catch up. We're gonna have, hold hands, get our way out of here. We're done.
Sorry, fam, not going into the haunted house. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, no more bridge ghosts. It's okay. We have another chance. I like the bridge ghost. I'm sorry that she's aggressive with you, but I like the bridge ghost.
No, I think she's a really cool ghost. All right, so our sister went into the house that ghost is heading towards. That's the Tachibana house. There's not actually a way in it from the outside, so we're actually going to enter another house, which is this house here, the Kiryu house.
Kiryu? I know you like
Kiryu,
I know
yes.
you like him. Yeah, just another door puzzle where it's like, hey, you remember that well you saw at the beginning of the game? So we're just gonna, it's just making Mio do more cardio, honestly, which is a good thing, because she's gonna be running a lot in this game.
I'm trying to think. This is like one of the last ones you do that's like really far, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, one of them is actually really, a few of them are really weird towards the end where like you're standing in front of it, you take a picture and it just goes away. And it's like, what was the point of this then? I don't.
That was a good one. You're like perfectly positioned for that. Sometimes I have to like move forward, move back, and I'm just like, oh man. But that was good. You just had to adjust a bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. Sometimes they're like, all right, this is the spot. And then you realize, wait, I'm like nowhere near it. So yeah, we will be entering, this is probably one of the, for people who've played this game, this is probably one of the parts they remembered the most because it has two lovely little girls that,
That's a nice way to put it.
are very,
They're little rapscallions. How about that?
we'll say a little creepy.
Yeah,
Just a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah, there they are there.
Yeah, we'll see right there. Woo! So the fight with them is actually very interesting mechanic-wise because one of them is a doll, and shooting the doll with your camera does nothing. So
Yep.
you have to determine which is the real one. And there are ways to do it. The easiest way for me personally is hearing them. I don't know if it's the same thing for you, Panda.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
They have a different cadence and saying, you know, why do we kill? Why do you kill?
Yeah, why do you kill?
So the real one elongates the why, so she's like, why do you kill? And that's what you're going to be listening to.
Yeah, and I will note though, she will do that sometimes, and it will turn out to be the doll. It's very rare, but it happens.
Ooh.
You're in front of me.
So you see that little Y on that one? So we know that this one's a fake one. So we're going to get her to despawn right here. Just hit her. Now she's gone. Okay, so we got...
Oh boy, here we go.
we got another fake one. So...
Oh, we have enough film though. I can probably keep shooting them.
So they'll, once they do their attack or they get hit, they'll do another. There we go. Nice. So if you heard right there, she elongated the Y. So this is the real one. And this is what we're waiting for. We can't progress until we take out the real one. But once you do hit the real one, she's actually fairly easy to take out. Just a blast and another shot, and we're good to go. And this is actually a really good position because you unlock the door without opening it, which is really nice. It just saves you a couple seconds. But there's been occasions where the real one won't spawn for like, you know, a lot of cycles, and that is very, very rough.
Yeah. I think the highest I've seen it for me is like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think mine's 6 or 7 as well. And that is just that is rough.
Yeah, I think after that the game just feels bad for you, and
it's just like, oh, did you want to see her? Oh. But yeah, that what was that? 3? 3's not bad. Ideally, you want her to show up, you know, right after the first one. But that's not always going to happen. You know, you can't always expect that to happen. So my rule of thumb was if it went over 4, I would just be like, yeah, okay, this is done. We're done. But that was pretty good. We take those.
Yes, we do.
Now we're gonna get a glimpse of your favorite boss.
Yeah. That's the doll maker. So that's Akane and Azami's father. And he's the one who made the cursed doll Azami, who's trying to murder us.
So for this mechanic, he's gonna leave the room that he was in, but we cannot leave the room that we're in, or bad things happen. He'll just go back into his room, and then we'll have to take another picture of him. So the easiest thing that we do is we just open the door and just wait. But you know, the camera doesn't change.
We had to spin.
Oh, love spinning. The camera doesn't change, so it still counts us in that room. So that's what Panda was doing right there. And then once he's gone, then we're like, okay, now we can get out of here.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's ever explained. I always take it as, so like you saw in the hallway, there was like one of them there. I assume that that's Azami, like the good Azami, who's trying to lead you into basically throwing the doll. She wants you to get rid of the doll, basically. But you will see her sometimes, and she's like generally pointing in the direction that you need to go. But usually when she pops up, she can end up scaring you because you're just like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so they're another set of twins that performed the ritual. And there's a doll because the father didn't want her to be lonely anymore. So he's just like, well, I'll just make a lifelike doll. And then the doll got possessed, and you know what happens with dolls and scary things.
Yeah, so basically doll gets possessed, and I didn't actually realize this, but apparently it's actually Akane who kills her father.
Oh, really?
Which I did not know that. Yeah, apparently the doll convinces Akane to do that.
Yeesh.
And I was like, whoa, that's kind of gnarly.
Yeah, dolls are scary. Dolls don't like.
Yeah, and then I guess after that, the doll takes Akane's soul, basically. So then, yeah, basically, in the end, everyone met a really bad fate.
Everyone loses. So we have to find different parts.
Oh, I forgot to spin with the camera.
That's okay. We have to find different parts to complete the doll that we found earlier after our first fight with Azami. So Panda's just going around the house, taking pictures of all these and collecting the doll parts. So we have 2 more to get. But the last one that we have to get, we have to fight a very oof boss.
Yeah.
But
very oof indeed.
Very, very oof. I don't know how else to describe it other than, oh man. It's a pretty rough fight. Nice. So yeah, now we have the big parts of the doll. So we have the 2 arms and the head. But
yes, we need the eyeballs.
Yeah, once we go back to the doll maker room, we realize, the way to see into someone's soul is through the eyes. So we have to get the eyes. But eyes are being guarded by the doll maker. And he's not just gonna let us, have them. So we must fight. So I don't want to say that this is a straightforward fight, but there's there's ways to do it that is not very bad. But what Panda's gonna do first is gonna switch to Nighty Film because we need all the power we can get. and she's gonna upgrade the camera.
Oh, no, I accidentally put an orb in accumulation. Oh, God.
Uh-oh. No, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, you'll be fine. I think,
So then what? Blast not?
yeah, I think you do full on sense and then just 2 on blast. You should be fine with
Okay.
that. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna spawn anywhere around you. Do we know where? Nope. Is it behind? No. Is it to the side? No. He's just gonna keep spawning around and around. So we want to stand in the middle of the room, so he's not spawned inside of a wall. So we're just gonna keep peppering him with 90 shots here, and then he's gonna pick up the dolls to attack us. We're gonna shoot him once, and then the next shot will be a guaranteed 0 shot, where we're gonna hit him with a blast, which empowers our shot, gets him really low. So now, where is he? Now what he's gonna do? Yep. So this is actually a really good fight. That was actually such a good fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
So,
And I messed up the upgrade, so that's kind of funny.
So after you hit him with blast, after he does the doll attack, he'll like back away into a wall, and then he'll run at you to attack you, and that's where you can get another fatal frame on him. And that's exactly what you want, but you want him to do it very quickly. So he had a really good spawn there, and he attacked you so fast. So that was a really, really good fight. Nice. But yeah, you should be fine with the 3 sense and the 2 blast, and I guess you can upgrade accumulation with the with what you would use for blast. I don't think it makes a difference though.
Trying to think if there's another orb.
Ooh, on the way? I'm
Yeah.
actually not sure. I don't think so.
Go on an adventure.
Go on an adventure. But now that we have the eyes, we're just gonna go complete the doll. We're gonna go say hi to a zombie again. And we're gonna do a super fun puzzle. I actually like these puzzles. I think they're cool.
Yeah, I like them too.
So basically we have to get the twins to face each other. And then it'll unlock the place that we're trying to go. But surprise, there she is. Ooh,
Oh, nice.
So that was a 1 spawn. So she spawned instantly. This is exactly what we want. This is the real one. Perfect. Nice.
That was very good.
Very,
yeah.
very good. Yeah, that is the perfect fight right there. It was, she instantly spawned. You got a really good fatal frame combo. Nice. So yeah, that was a...
And now the fun part.
Oh boy, the fun part. Chapter 7.
All right. We don't want to forget this.
Oh yeah. Never forgotten that one before.
So this is Sai. She's gonna chase us. And notice that it's black and white again. If she touches us, we're dead. It doesn't matter if you have a stone mirror, you are dead.
Yeah, you're gone. You're done.
And unfortunately, there's a lot of little nooks and crannies here that they try to fool you with.
Yeah, like that camera angle right there is like, hey, go into this place. You don't want to go into that place. You'll get got. But as you can also see, we don't... Well, actually, does she carry the camera around usually? I don't think so.
No, you don't see it unless she pulls it out.
But Panda cannot do that because we dropped the camera and our flashlight. So we're completely defenseless right now.
I don't actually know. Do you know if you take too long here, can she even catch up to you? I don't think I've ever just stood here before. I should try that sometime.
I've never just stood still long enough to find out. But that's a good. I didn't even think of that. I wonder. But basically, we're gonna have gotta have our dodging shoes on because we don't have anything to defend ourselves. It's black and white, so if she touches us, we're doomed. And we're just gonna try to make our way to get our camera and flashlight back.
She can catch up to you? Spectral said she can. Where are you going?
Ooh.
Alright, hopefully she runs forward. I don't know. I've had some times this past week where she just didn't want to run.
She was not going in for a hug there, by the way. I know it looked like it, but it was not a hug. So what Panda did was examine that little thing as like, oh, we need to find another doll. And we saw the doll earlier when we got the key. So the game is just like, oh, you thought you were safe the first time. Go do it again. I kept waiting. Ooh.
Yeah, she wants to, hug. Mm-hmm.
We're sisters. That's what sisters do.
So yeah, this is like a mini version of the puzzle we just did.
Yeah, nice. This was good. That section is pretty much all movement. So that was good. You didn't stop in any doorways, which is what we like to see.
Yeah, yeah. I did a run the other day where she almost got the back of her neck, and I was like, oh no. Because she just stopped in the doorway.
The biggest RNG in this game is ghost spawns during fights. Sometimes they go in walls. Sometimes they don't do their attacks that give fatal frames. That's the biggest RNG in this game. All the items are static, and the puzzles are static, so that it's always going to be the same thing.
All right, that's Woman in Dark. She's actually a really rare ghost. She's probably the most rare ghost in the game. So yeah, if you are trying to do the ghost list, good luck.
Good luck. I mean, true though. But yeah, now.
Yeah, generally you can get her to respawn there. Well, sometimes.
Well, we got our camera back. Most important thing.
We got our camera back.
We're doing it.
And because it was such a good idea, since we have our camera back, we're gonna go right back to where we almost died.
Oh yeah, we got a bone to pick with Saya. Hey Saya, we got our camera now. Let's try that again. But Saya, she's smart. She's just like, I don't want none of that. I'm out.
Yeah, thankfully she's not chasing us anymore. Yeah, sometimes you have to be careful with that because the cloth will actually get stuck on you.
Did that not give it to you?
No, that was weird. It was glowing.
Oh man.
This game can be kind of weird with photos sometimes, and it works both ways. Sometimes you get a photo that you're like, I completely missed them, but okay.
Right.
And then other times you're like, all right, I got him. And then the game's like, no, actually, you didn't.
Nice, the safety stone mirror. That's actually the one that I get as well.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, I don't know if there's an extra orb.
I don't think so.
I'm sure there is, though, but I don't know where it would be.
I don't know either. That's okay, because we're going to see one of the best ghosts. Our favorite ghost.
well, we had to spin. It was important.
Yeah, whenever your panda spins, it's not because there's a mistake in movement. It's because Mio has to spin. She must.
Definitely not me.
There's a spin quota that must be met, so, you know.
It's okay. I'm sorry. Back my brother.
There's Chitose. That's gonna be our our boss fight for
Oh,
this next
boy.
portion.
So Chitose is the sister to Itsuki, and remember how Itsuki, you know, completed the ritual. So the brother she's talking about is Mutsuki, Itsuki's brother and her brother. And I guess Itsuki too, because, you know, she probably wants both of them. But Panda's gonna do some camera love here, because Chitose she's very strong actually, especially her third form. She's tanky. This is the most RNG heavy ghost in the game, I would say.
Yeah.
So there's two ways to get a fatal frame. Either she attacks you or she does a little crying animation. And there's two different crying animations. Like this one will give you just a 0 shot. It won't give you a fatal frame. So 0 shots are fine. That does a lot of damage. Ideally, you just want to hit, you know, every single fatal frame that you can. But if she completes that crying attack that she was trying to do, you're left in darkness and you just have to stand there. And it's awful. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think the best thing that could happen there is as soon as the fight starts and she's kneeling on the ground, sometimes she gives you a fatal frame, and then you can, like, basically 2-hit combo. It's also very difficult because you have to, like, swing the camera up very quickly.
But we have to fight her 3 times in a row. First you have to find her, and then you have to, you know, fight her.
Yeah, it's basically a game of hide and seek, because there's actually additional spots that she hides in, but these are the 3 that are required to progress the story.
Right.
But I think there's 5 total.
I think you're right, yes. But
It's been so long since I fought, like,
I
every
know,
single
right?
one.
But you can hear her. She's like jingling a bell, and that's part of her lore. She has really bad eyesight, so she jingles a bell for, like, her brothers to help her or something, or if she's, like, hiding because she gets very anxious around new people. Her bell is there for her brothers. Wow, that was actually really good. Give me that instant fatal frame. 0 shot,
Oh,
maybe?
you're gonna scream?
That was actually really good.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah,
That's
that was
really
a
good.
really good second fight. We got the fatal frame combo and then the 0 shot.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chitose can waste a lot of time if she's just, it sounds really bad to say, but if she's just standing there and crying and not attacking you, then yeah, she wastes a lot of time.
Oh, man.
And then it's even better sometimes, because sometimes she'll just stand there and then she'll be crying and then she'll kneel, and then that's even more time, and I'm just like, All right, yeah, you can stay in camera view here. I have a really hard time with Chitose, so I generally come out of the camera so I can, like, flip around really quickly.
Yeah, I actually find that she has better spawns when you're not in camera. That's just through personal
really?
experience, yeah. So I'm pretty much never in camera unless I'm actually shooting at her.
I did not know that. Noted.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a placebo or if it actually helps, but like I'll just like stay out of camera and I'll like switch the camera that's on the room. So I'll like walk to the other side.
Yeah, actually, it's a good point, though. Maybe she sees you as, like, not a threat. I don't know.
Get her 0 shot cry there.
Oh, we
it's
still get
still
black
went
and
off.
white.
So when she does her cry
And that
attack,
happens sometimes.
Now Panda's
You're like
in
a
darkness.
second too late.
Yeah. And it's really rough because
She gives me a hug.
Yeah.
The good thing though is actually if you do get darkness, it's better to get hit immediately because you'll get taken out. But it's hard to know like where she is.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Nice.
She's gone. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
So thankfully there, she was very aggressive. So even though we got the darkness casted on us, since she grabbed me right away, it went away immediately. If she decides to run around and she jingles her bell, yeah, that can be like a good, I don't know, 20 seconds.
Yeah, besides the darkness, that was pretty good. Like, she was really aggressive, so we like that. But yeah, Chitosi's done. She's the biggest RNG in this game. And then I would say Azami, probably.
Ritual. It's beginning. Hurry. We need to get to the old tree.
Yeah, and as Mayu just said, the ritual is starting because this village actually relives the night it was wiped off the map, basically. The night that the ritual failed. So here we are again at the start of the ceremony, so we need to get out of here.
I like this tree. We're gonna see a really
Yeah.
big tree.
Oh, you know what I did last night? I took the picture here.
Yeah.
I went up to dispel it. I apparently didn't get the photo.
Oh,
Came all the way back
no.
down. Yeah, that was
That
fun.
is tragic, actually.
It's a long way up.
It is a very long way. I think one thing we didn't go over was Mayu actually has an injured knee. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you see her limping and everything. That is because when they were kids, they were like playing or whatever, and she actually fell down like a cliff, not like a cliff, but like a cliff. And she really messed up her leg. So it hurts her. So that's why she's limping.
But despite that, she can still stair skate like
Oh,
a
yeah,
pro.
like a champion.
Yeah.
Just zooms up them.
All right, I'm gonna make sure I get this. All right, we're good. Yeah, I really have no idea how that happened. I got back down there and I was like, why is it still here? All right, so now that we dispelled that, we can enter the tree. And the tree is actually important because behind that altar that we were just looking at, that we took a picture of, that's actually the secret passage that basically lets you leave the village. And the reason why it's sealed is because long ago, there were two twins that tried to escape the ceremony, and there was a cave-in, and they basically got crushed.
Yeah.
So after that, they sealed it. So basically, no one can escape. And then I guess they also don't lose twins because, you know, they think it's really important to sacrifice them.
Poor Itsuki. It's our fault.
Yeah, so Mayu's pretty much beat at this point. You know, she has been going everywhere, and she does have that injured leg, so she's taking a little siesta right here. Now it's up to best sister Mio to do her thing.
Yeah. So the game basically glimpses back at Mayu because like you can actually take a picture of her, and I think it shows you, I forget what it shows you, but But she also, if you stand there, she tells you basically where all of the crests are, because that's what we're doing now. We need all the pinwheels to do the puzzle to open the passageway. And we're just walking.
Yeah, we're running all the way across. This is actually all the way across the map.
Yeah.
We're gonna go visit.
And then we'll go all the way back.
Yeah. We're gonna go pay a little visit to Itsuki and be like, yo, Chitose, you know, you gotta control her. She's a little ornery. This is our emotional reunion.
Yai, if I can save you, I'm sure my brother will forgive me.
All right, nice. That's actually pretty hard.
Yeah. So
basically all I did there was there's zero film that we need in the corner. So I ran over there and just hurried up and got out of there before the camera changes back. That way it's pretty quick. But yeah, sometimes you get stuck in the corner because you overshoot the item or
yeah, and then it's a mess.
yeah.
In the Xbox version, you actually can't pick up the zero film until he's done talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was practicing the runs for that, I was like, why can I not pick this up? Am I just missing it? But it was just like, no, you just can't pick it up.
Wow, I did not know that.
It is rough. So here's Box Ghost again. I'm the Box
Where do you-
Ghost.
See you later.
See you later.
Yeah, this goes for some reason. Whenever you do damage to her, she just flies off in basically whichever direction you're facing.
She just zooms. But she's not very difficult to take out, as you can see. She just chills for most of it, and she's very apparent with her zero shots and her attacks. So you can pretty much plan it out okay, she's coming from this way, easy zero shot. Coming from that way, easy zero shot.
Oh, wow, okay. I wasn't expecting her to spawn right in front of me again.
That was actually nice. And she's just like, hey, I'm back. Sick. So we got the first pinwheel, and we need 3.
Pizza. Oh yeah, these kids, they're actually a little side quest that you can do, and I forget what thing you get for the camera, but I know it's pretty good. But
is it Crush? I don't think it's
Crush.
It might be
I think
yeah.
that's right. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's just, yeah, that fight is very difficult because you have 3 little kids that are very fast, and they generally don't come at you from the same direction.
Right. It's
usually
very hard.
Yeah, it's a mess. But it's worth it if you
Yeah, it's like
want the item.
a power up like Blast, but a lot better. You do a lot more damage with it. But it is unneeded in the speedrun, so we're just out.
Oh, well. No, I don't want to
The
enter.
classic, no, I don't. I mean, I guess I do. You always get, I never get this stair skate on that staircase. I always struggle with it. But you just nailed
really?
every single one. So that's really good.
Yeah, and those little stairs too, for some reason, you have to stair skate on as well. I don't. Some of the little stairs you don't, and some of them you do, so it gets kind of confusing. So I tend to always do it, and then I get confused why I'm going slow on certain staircases.
So this is the last Azami fight.
Uh-oh, this isn't good.
Where did she spawn?
Oh, behind me.
there
Okay,
she
that's
is.
fine.
Okay.
It was glowing like she was right in front of me. That's why I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
All right, I'm gonna back up over this way.
Get her away from, yeah. So that was actually, this is really good. This is, the fake one always spawns the first time. So the second spawn is the quickest you can actually get the real one. So this was perfect. Nice.
Yeah, that was very good.
That was the
Very
best
good.
possible fight you could get.
Yeah, I would say, like, out of all the fights, they're probably the most important ones that you want to, like, I guess one cycle, you would say?
Yeah.
Because if not, then they both attack you at the same time. About the time Akane gets to half health, I believe,
Yep.
is when they both start attacking you.
Yeah, then that's really rough.
Yeah, because if you pick one and you accidentally hit the doll, Akane will rush you and grab you, basically.
Why do you kill?
Yeah.
We'll see them again, don't worry. We'll see them again. But we have one more fight for the pinwheels. And this is actually my favorite ghost. In this game, anyway.
What's my PB? It's like 132.11?
Yeah, you're really close to sub 130, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's my goal. So one day.
Yeah, you can totally get it. Like with these Ozamis. Whoo! Very good. But, we're coming up to the last pinwheel. Honestly, I feel like...
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like getting sub 130 was like one of the biggest hurdles that I did. But like once you get it, I feel like it just unlocks. It unlocks you. Unlocks your full potential. That's weird to say, but that's how it feels like. But this run has actually been really good so far.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm also thinking about the final fight. I'm trying to troubleshoot the miss upgrade. I'm like,
should be. I mean,
if I use the fifth zero film, do you think he'll go away? I don't know.
Probably.
We'll find out. If not, we're gonna have a bad time.
So Panda's about to fight the bent neck lady, which is my favorite ghost. I think she's super cool. And she's pretty tanky, so you want to get, you want to get these blast fatal frame combos on her. You just got to do the max amount of damage possible.
Uh-oh. What am I stuck on?
But she actually has a really good fatal frame.
Yeah, I could have actually done another blast there, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I think it's better to save, just, make sure you have it for Ryokon.
Yeah, if you do not have 2 orbs for the next boss, it's not...
It's not a good time.
Yeah, it's not a good time. We actually might have a bad time because I did a miss upgrade earlier, so we're gonna see how that affects...
Yeah, I think
We're gonna find out.
You should be close to okay, I think. Even if you have to use the zero film, I think it's worth it on Ryokon and not so much the Kusabi.
Yeah, the Kusabi, like, the zero film's good on him. The problem is that, like, he's just so random. Like, if he's gonna, like, attack you, like, to give you his fatal frame.
Yeah, well, when we get to the Kusabi, we'll... But, ooh, that guy. Oh, I was gonna look to see how you did the the puzzle since you did the first one different.
Oh, if you count the first one as 1 and then the one beside it as 2, I do 1 2 2 4 4 4.
That's okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I.
Okay. I'm glad you understood what I meant.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how do I describe this quickly?
Okay, so we did that so we could open the pathway to get out of the village. But when we get up there, Mayu's like, "But my friends," and she goes back to hang out with all the ghosts. So now we're running all the way back because, she's Mayu's not done playing yet. She doesn't want to come home.
Yeah. Yeah. We get to chase her one last time. And you can actually, if you want, you can actually leave. You can actually leave Mayu here.
Yeah, you can just
go
peace
up
out.
to the shrine. Yeah, go up to the shrine, say you want to leave, and the game will ask if you're sure, and you say yes, and you will leave. You will also get a game over, but you can leave.
Yeah, if that was an ending, that would be the fastest ending for sure, but it's a game over, so.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny because the game, gives it a name, so technically it's an ending, but it's also not an ending because of the game over, so it's kind of funny.
I always like that. It's just like, you know what, Mayu? I'm tired. I'm out.
Oh, why are you going this way?
See if the villagers spawn. Sometimes the villagers will just spawn here just to say hi.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we haven't had them spawn because they've been spawning a lot for me. They actually they actually spawned on top of me yesterday.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Thankfully, they're so slow though, so it didn't do anything. But yeah, I was really confused. I thought I went the wrong way.
Let's see, Bridge Ghost. Bridge Ghost, please.
Bless this run, Bridge Ghosts.
Oh, villagers.
Villagers,
Interesting.
okay.
I guess, all right. They heard us talking about them.
Is it cursed now?
Oh man, is it cursed now? Uh-oh. So we're just making our way back to where, if y'all remember where we got the shadow key. We're making our way back there. So it's just a lot of movement right now.
Yeah, not much is really going on. We're just trying to catch up with her. Yeah, we gotta spin. That's important. We're just trying to catch up with Mayu.
Here's my favorite Mayu section.
Yeah.
There it is. Hurt knee and all.
She's no problem stair skating. She also wanted to spin.
Yep, she had to get her spin in too. That's why it's my favorite Mayu section.
I'm sorry. Let's do this together.
So we see, her kind of going through the steps of the ritual with oh my goodness, Yai.
Yeah, also it's really important for you to go down this side. If you try to go to the other side, you won't be able to do it either. You have to go down the proper side, which this would be Yai's side.
So now we're going through the steps of the ritual, but with, Sai on the other side. So it's like, Mio represents Yai's part, and Mayu represents Sai's part.
You finally come for me.
And a fun fact about Yai,
I can't.
why Sai says Yai, you finally came back for me, is because Yai ran away. She did the bad ending. She ran away. And she actually ends up at the mansion to Fatal Frame 1. The Himuro mansion.
I guess we could do.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's gonna do, but we're gonna find out. Never before seen.
So this is Ryokan. He
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
you got
okay,
it,
give it to me.
okay, good.
I was about to panic. I was like, oh no.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like, uh-oh. But no, that's good. So, he's like the head priest of this ritual. And he's also one of the toughest ghosts, and one of the ghosts that can be the slowest. Because... Okay. What Panda's doing here, she's just getting the Fatal Frame combo with Blast. Okay, you just gotta hit him one more time. You could probably... Nice.
All right. Crisis averted.
Crisis averted. So it's a crisis if that doesn't happen, because he'll summon 2 priests and he'll just dip for like a while. So it's really spooky if you don't get him on a 1 cycle. You lose a lot of time.
Yeah, and I was really concerned if we would even be able to, because of I'm supposed to have 1 more level up in Blast that I don't have because I accidentally put an orb in accumulation. But it worked out. We got there.
We did it.
And we don't really need the 0 film for the Kusabi, because it is good for the Kusabi, but the problem with the Kusabi is you can have a fight with him where all he does is 0 shots. His Fatal Frame is very RNG, and you can actually... He's supposed to... I would say a good amount of the time. If you do a blast shot, the next shot will be a Fatal Frame, but sometimes he just says, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, sometimes he's just like, you know what? Today's a 0 shot day. Good luck. And oh, that actually takes up a lot of time too. So now Panda's gonna have to put on her ultra dodging shoes.
Yeah, this part's kind of yikes.
Gonna have to go ultra instinct. There's we're going all the way down to the gate, to the abyss, I guess you could say. There's a lot of these mourners here, and we're just gonna dodge every single one of them. They're too much trouble to fight. So this is gonna be a lot of high ghost, by ghost.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll get through unscathed. That's the dream.
The dream.
And that one's kind of hard because you can't really see. You kind of just are like, I think I'm in the right spot, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did I not let him? Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. All right, now I'll say probably one of the hardest tricks in the game. I'm actually gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and heal in case
Oh yeah,
I don't make it.
So what Panda has to do here is she has to stair skate and also dodge this guy, and there's 3 other ones following her. So if she messes up the dodge or the stair skate, she can get stun locked into death. But that was a really good stair skate. That was a really good dodge. So
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
that was perfect. Because getting caught on stairs, then you lose your stair skate momentum. So you go slow, and it's just a rough time all around.
Oh, so I don't forget. Because that would be bad.
Let's continue the ritual.
So we'll see what the ritual entails.
All right, so yeah, this is the final boss, which is I will admit the first time I played this, I was really confused because I was expecting someone else. So the final boss for this is actually the Kusabi. and not Psy.
Right.
And that really confused me. But if you play on hard difficulty or higher, Psy is actually the final boss. You beat him and then you get a 0 chapter, basically.
And the Kusabis, whoo, the Kusabi. So Panda's looking for a specific attack, and it is not that one. Kusabi has 2 attacks. He has either that swipe that he just did, or he has like a little lunging swipe. And we want the lunging swipe, because that'll give us a fatal frame. So let's see if he does it.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. And as always, we just, want full fatal frame combo. And that is what we hope for. Perfect Kusabi fight is just 2 fatal frame combos back to back. But yeah, you can see that he's like, sometimes I'm gonna swipe. Sometimes I'm just gonna swipe.
Yeah, and this fight is also, if you get hit, you're basically dead.
Yep. Nice.
Oh, well, that's what we wanted, but, oh, no. That's okay.
Yeah, he'll die in the next one, so you got it.
Where are you at?
Oh, nice. The 2 fatal frames in a row.
Yeah, he attacked twice. That's impressive.
That was a good fight, too.
Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah, for real. That's a good one. Now the stair skating. You're like so good at stair skating.
Oh, thanks. I think it's probably the thing I practiced the most.
No, this was a really good run. Yeah, you had some really good fights. I was like, nice. We're gonna go see our sister.
All right, I'm gonna skip this, right? I'm assuming. Oh, okay. We take that. Not a PB, but close. I'm getting there.
That was actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was really close.
That was a very, very good run. 133.
Yeah.
That is really close to your PB, actually, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Because I think it's 132.11. Something like that. All right, well, that's it. That's Fatal Frame 2.
Yeah, that is time right there.
Awesome. What an amazing run. I know I was sitting back here a little bit terrified of all the ghosts and whatnot, but you know what? It was amazing to see you crush it. Where can we find you, Panda?
You can find me on my Twitch channel, which is just twitch.tv/pandemonium. And I also have a Twitter, which is also the same thing, Pandemonium. But yeah, you're probably better chance of finding me on my Twitch channel because I stream 5 days a week, so.
Awesome. And any other final shoutouts you'd like to give?
I would like to thank Mark for doing the commentary. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah, I want to thank my community and also Mark's community and just everyone for coming out and showing your support. It means a lot to me because this was my first time with GDQ run, so it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Let's give another massive round of applause to Panda yet again on a very successful Fatal Frame 2 run and her very first appearance on the GDQ channel with a hotfix run here. And I sure love it. I hope you did. So we are going to be heading out on a break right away, but don't go anywhere because we have more ghosts waiting for you after the break. If you enjoy going into scary houses and trying to find and identify ghosts, then you will want to stick around for some Phasmophobia Nightmare Mode featuring Beth and Jan and Nicole Goodnight right after this. Also, a reminder that if you want to follow what Games Done Quick is up to, make sure to use ! links in Twitch chat for all things GDQ. All right, like we said, we will catch y'all right after this break, so hold on tight, refill your snacks, get some more water, whatever you need, and we'll catch you right after this. See you soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to She Is Speed. I hope you had a nice, cozy little break as you replenished your snacks and water and whatever else you needed, because we are ready for more ghosts today. Like we had said, we have a super scary episode full of ghosts for you tonight. We just finished a Fatal Frame 2 run with Pandemonium, and next up we're going to see some Phasmophobia. But before we get started, just a couple of announcements and reminders. Unapologetically Black and Fast is coming up February 11th to 12th. So make sure to pop in as we celebrate Black excellence and speedrunning in this next month, just a couple of weeks now. Use !UBAF in Twitch chat for more info. Also, once again, if you are watching us on YouTube, make sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in watching our live content, starting weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. So, like I had said, we have some super scary ghosties that we are going to be seeing today. And next up on the docket, we have Beth and Jan and Nicole Goodnight, who will be taking us through some Phasmophobia small maps. So I'm going to pass it on to them, and let's get ready for more ghosts. Take it away.
Hello, GDQ. I am Nicole Goodnight, and we are going to be running Phasmophobia small map 70% Nightmare. And I just knocked over all these pins. Woo, yeah.
You sure did.
And I'm running this with Beth and Jan.
Hello, hi, my name is Beth and Jan. Welcome GDQ and chat to this fantastic run. So excited to have you here today.
So the way this run works, it's actually, this is one of the most RNG runs I've personally ever ran. So we are going to be going through each of the small maps, excluding restricted Sunny Meadows. And we're going to be trying to find the ghost. Now, the rules of SRC have changed since the last time we did run this. So it used to be that you should have to get all of the evidence, and then you could select the ghost, and your partner could select a different ghost. Now, we don't necessarily have to get all the evidence. If we can definitively say what it is, we can go ahead and select that ghost and leave. However, Beth and I do both have to select the same ghost. So we no longer have that safety net of being able to select different things. That being said, this is going to be a really fun run where hopefully we get to show you a bunch of different ghost behavior. Almost every ghost has a tell, and we're going to do our best to kind of walk you through what we're doing as we're doing it, and kind of give you our thoughts as what our process is and what we're doing. And we have a specific order we start in. We start in Bleasdale Farmhouse, and we will end on Camp Woodwind, which is the newest map that was released alongside of Sunny Meadows and Sunny Meadows Restricted. So we're playing on Nightmare, not custom. Let's not do that.
I think it's still showing custom for me.
It is. It was a Nightmare, but it was just showing custom. So it's being a little silly. So time actually starts when it's a little saucy already, which is great luck.
Great.
The time is going to start as soon as we both load into the map. So I will say start because usually that's just how it works. So we'll count it down. And again, I'll say start when timer starts in 3, 2, well, I don't know I'm counting down because really we don't know when it's going to start.
2 and a half, 2 3/4.
I start.
0.
All right, so I start off by opening the van door and grabbing the key, as well as 3 pieces of evidence. I take the video camera, the book, and the spirit box.
I will take the UV light, the temperature gun, and the EMF reader.
So what we're doing is Beth is going in the front door, I'm going in the back door. We're both going to be immediately looking for the power as well as a cursed object.
We have a music box.
Huge. The power will allow it to stabilize the temperatures quickly, which means that we can find freezing faster, and it's just all around better to have the power on, honestly. Our music box means that if Beth plays it, we'll be able to hear where the ghost is, and it will slowly make its way towards the box. If you cross paths with the ghost, blessed be this bone, while you have the box, it will hunt. Also, if you throw the box, it will also immediately start a cursed hunt. We might do that later, depending, but for now what we're going to do is we're going to sweep for temperatures. I'm sweeping for orbs, and I'm going to go grab a temperature gun, dots, and one other thing to bring back in and try to find the ghost.
Yes, and since I brought in a temp gun to start, I just immediately start temping. I look for any fluctuations below a certain point that lets me know that the ghost is inhabiting that room. So far, I don't see anything too out of the ordinary, so I'm just sweeping from room to room, and it's very, very important with the temperature gun that I am pointing it at the floor. It works with the spawn area's floor, and so I make sure to point it down towards sort of in the center of the room. So far, still don't see anything. And also, as Nicole mentioned, the temperatures take a little while to stabilize. So I will be making sure to head back up to the attic to double check that it wasn't actually up here.
We do hope it's not an attic ghost, because that would be rather unfortunate for everyone involved.
I have good news for you. I don't believe it is an attic ghost. So
that is fantastic news,
yes,
because had you told me it was an attic ghost, I would have told you to take that back.
Yeah, if you would have told me to kick rocks at that point, I would have not blamed you in the least. So I don't think it's upstairs either. It looks pretty clear up here. So
yeah, I'm not entirely sure that this place is haunted at all, if we're being completely honest with each other. At this point, I believe we are. The lockers are not open in the back room, and I thought I heard a knock. However, it is not cold back here, so I could be absolutely making things up.
Okay, I wish you wouldn't. And so I'll be looking at the windows to see if there was a knock over here. So far, I don't see anything.
The coldest that I got, I believe, was the living room at 11, but it did go back up to 15, 16, so I don't believe it was there. This might be a situation where we need to trigger a cursed hunt, just depending.
Do you want to do that?
I think I might. Let me grab a smudge stick, I think.
Okay, let me check to see if the spot is open. The spot in the room in there is open, so let me just grab the... Yeah, I'll grab it. Let me know when you're back in with a smudge, and I'll let her rip like a Beyblade.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to trigger the ghost to hunt immediately so that we can figure out where it's at, just because we're not finding anything with temperatures. That is something that can happen. The ghosts can be a little finicky. This one's being a little bit of a sneaky little sausage, and I respect that about it, honestly. So we're just going to make it hunt. I might actually... Let me check real quick, Beth, to see if there's a spot upstairs, because then if it's coming from up there, I'll be able to know quicker. If it comes from the attic, I will just start crying live on twitch.tv, so please be prepared for that.
I have seen that before. It will be done. Nicole will make good on that promise. Absolutely.
Okay, I don't see it in there. I don't think there's any real good hiding places in here. I will come downstairs.
Okay, let me know when you're good.
If you want to start the music.
All right. I hear nothing back here.
I hear it. Throw it.
Okay.
I do believe it's coming from upstairs.
Sir, would you like to come down here?
Sir, are you up here?
Would you like to come down?
Sir, were you in the attic?
Were you in the attic? Now that's rather rude of you.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay, so the ghost is in the attic, which is just the most unfortunate thing. But we're going to be quiet for a second and see if we can hear it do anything
normal
special.
Speed. Sir? Sir?
So normal speed, we immediately know that it's not going to be a... We know it's not a Fae.
Normal speed, yeah. Completely normal.
We know it's not a Revenant. We know it's likely not a... Well, it could still theoretically be a Mirai. It's not a Diogen.
Still hunting.
And once it's done hunting, we will check for fingerprints. That way we can see if maybe 6 fingers or something like that. I'm going to start taking things into the attic because I do hate it here.
Yeah, this farmhouse isn't my favorite. It's a little finicky.
I don't see enough things thrown to make me think that it was a poltergeist during a hunt. So poltergeists have a unique throw ability. When they hunt, they throw more than other ghosts. It theoretically could be, but I just don't think so.
I don't see any fingerprints. I can confidently say this is probably not fingerprints.
I'm not seeing any orbs. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you?
Oh boy. My goodness. Hello, sir.
So I might be dead. I may be dead. Or I may be fine. This is quite a start to the run. Attic ghosts are never good. So what I'm going to do when this ghost is done hunting is pill up. Don't think it's going to be a Hantu.
It's not a Raiju either.
I'm dead. I am deceased. Today is going to be the day that I'm going to throw it back to you. So what happened there is it used its silly little eyes to look through this silly little door and destroy my body. That being said, it's still moving at normal speed, so we know it's not a Revenant, Hantu, Deogen, or Thay.
Could you check on the next hunt for Phantom?
Absolutely, I can. I don't think it was a Phantom. If anything, it almost looked like it might be...
Oni,
I don't want to say it's an Oni, but yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and pill up as much as you can.
Okay. Well, by now,
Upstairs.
you should have somehow realized what you got to do, Nicole.
I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about this ghost currently right now.
I believe you when you say that.
Thank you so much. I would grab a Crucy Brucey. I would grab dots, but I did not. And their camera should be right inside.
Perfect. All right. So I'll head
So I
back
can actually still help Bath and Jan while I'm dead. Unfortunately, that is something that happens when you're, hunting a ghost. Sometimes the ghosts get lonely and they do, in fact, want more for them. And I just kind of fell victim to that. There I am, right there. There's my. It's fine. If you look at my neck, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
so
rest
much.
in peace. Honestly.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to get the evidence
Give us a sign.
pilled up.
Where are you? How old are you?
You might want to jump up here too.
Show us.
It's definitely up here though, because it's doing this silly little stuff.
Oh yeah, it is up here for sure. Give us a sign. Where are you? Show us. All right, let me grab the rest of the stuff. Did you say the camera was up there as well?
The camera is up here. If you want to get a book up here, I can watch that while you set up for dots.
Alrighty,
So
sounds good.
unfortunately, when you're dead, you cannot see if the ghost runs through dots. I will, however, be able to see if the ghost writes in the book, which is very, very helpful. Also, I'll be able to see the EMF reader if the ghost does decide to do an EMF reading. I would also throw down a thing of salt or two, but honestly, this one's being a little finicky. I don't think it's a banshee at this point. I don't think it's a demon.
It might be a demon.
It might be a demon.
Yeah. Let me put a couple...
That was the rocking chair up here, if you want to EMF that. It's over here.
Oh, gotcha.
I say as if you can see me while I'm dead.
Ascertaining as to the direction of which you're pointing. That's a 5.
Okay.
Excellent.
So that leaves Spirit, Wraith, Jinn, Shade, Oni, Goryo, Twin. So I would say if you want to do a Goryo test, it very well could be, because it's been up here for a while.
Do you think I would need to be at the truck?
I would go to the van and look, and I will keep an eye on the book.
Yeah, and then I will leave this up here as well. I'll take it with me. Why not? I'll bring that back up a smudge as well if I need it. But I should theoretically be mostly back to full, so I'm
we didn't get any fingerprints at all, correct?
Correct. He hunted twice.
I highly doubt it's no Bake. Did you get any salt up here at all?
I did not. I can quick place it if you want me to.
Okay. Yeah, I would do a little bit of salt. Make sure you're just pilled up and have a smudge, just so I can watch the salt on it. Also, double check to see if the power is still on so we can rule out Shade or Jinn or not.
Okay. I think power was in the foyer. I don't remember.
It's a really good question. It's a good question that you have today on this day.
Yep, it's still on. There's no EMF in front of it, but I don't know if you suspect.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's not Jinn anymore. Well, it can be.
I don't really suspect a Jinn. My suspicions are Oni and potentially Goryo. I don't think it's twins at this point. And I don't think it's a Raiju or a Myling.
Yeah. Okay, here's some salt.
Okay.
And I will head to the van. Sure, and I'll head to the van.
So, chat, what happens here is salt, if it is a wraith, it won't walk through the salt. Sorry. So it used to be that it would walk through the salt and it wouldn't leave any footprints. So you would see the indentation in the salt, but you would not see a UV light footprint. Now it doesn't even step in the salt, so it just kind of floats over it because wraith canonically have no feet. Did you know? Now you know.
All right, checking out the van computer.
We have nothing on books so far. We have nothing on feet so far, but also this is a really big room.
I just saw dots, so I'm going to have to see if it's a Goryo, which I can do. So
you're probably going to have to check from the landing, huh?
Yeah, I'll think I'll be able to see it if I put it up on, maybe if I can put it up on a wall somewhere instead of the floor. I think I'll be able to see it.
So Goryo gives dots, and it has to give dots as one of its two pieces of evidence on Nightmare. However, you can only see it through a camera when you are not in the room. This room that we're in right now is a really unfortunate location because unfortunately...
Is this good?
you kind of have to be in the room to see it for the most part.
Let me,
landing should be okay for this. I don't think that's considered.
I'm gonna put it like right there.
That should be good. So what Beth is going to do now is they are looking through the camera while the dots are out, and they're going to be kind of looking at two places at once. So they're looking to see if they see it in real life, and they're also looking to see it if they see it in the camera itself. If they only see it on the camera, it is a Goryo, and if they see it in both, it is not a Goryo. Chad, if you've got any questions at all about this run, I'm, unfortunately deceased, so feel free. I've got you.
Got sent to the Shadow Realm a little early, but that's all right.
I got sent to the Shadow Realm. Sometimes it do be like that. It is not a Raiju, I believe. I don't think it was faster around any electronics, but I also don't know that any were on during the hunt. I still have the heavy suspicion.
So it's not a
Naked Eye
Goryo.
Okay. So it's either a Wraith or an Oni.
Haven't stepped in any of the piles yet? I think it's a Wraith.
It has not stepped in any assault. I would like to see it hunt one more time, but also it very well could just be a Wraith.
It's a Wraith.
Oh, that's a Wraith. All right. Yeah. So, chat, if you hear a hiss and an orb, it cannot be an Oni. It absolutely cannot. So we know for a fact it cannot be a Goryo. It probably isn't a Raiju. I wouldn't mind it hunting one more time to find that out, but otherwise, it's more than likely a Wraith.
Yeah, let's just go with that. And
if for some reason we're wrong, we'll do this map again, and you know what? I won't die this time, and that's a promise from me to you that I will break immediately.
I believe you when you say that. All good. I think we got it, though.
If it's a Raiju, the only reason we wouldn't have known... Okay, wonderful. So the next map up on the docket is Grafton Farmhouse. It's going to be very similar to what we just did. In the sense that it's a farmhouse.
Yes, it is smaller, though. So
there is no attic, which is amazing. There's a really good hiding spot upstairs. We're going to follow the same thing that we've been doing before. I'm going to get the door and the key, and then we're going to each take our 3 items.
Indeed. It is, I think this is...
It's raining.
Heavy rain or regular rain?
Yeah, I think it's heavy. Well, we can test it later. So weather is important because that does vary how your temperatures are going to drop. No cards. We do have a piano, of course.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, it's just for playing some music. Power is coming on in just a moment.
Alrighty.
Power is on. I'm going to go check for board.
Okay. We do not appear to have a circle, so that's also good.
Ooh, so if you want to start making your way downtown, walking fast, being homebound, it's not a board, so never mind. It's going to be a mirror then. All right, I'll go check it. It's not a mirror.
Did I lead you astray on the music box?
You might have.
Where is it?
I wish you wouldn't lie to me so much, but that's
I also wish I didn't lie to you. Do you know where the music box is?
Oh, it is cards. Remember the time I said specifically that it wasn't cards?
I do have a question for you. Do you want to save the cards? Do you want to let it rip like a Beyblade?
Let's save them until we get a rough idea of where the ghost is and has a book down.
You got it.
So the cards can do a number of things. One is a tower, which causes an interaction in the room that that the ghost is currently in. The reason why we're waiting to put a book down is because that interaction can, in fact, be ghostwriting, which otherwise is a pain in the butt.
Let's be this bone.
Are you downstairs or upstairs?
Upstairs.
Okay, I'll start checking downstairs.
I think it may be upstairs bathroom. Give us a sign. I might be,
I do wish you wouldn't lie to me, but I understand when you do. Do I use push to talk or do I use my mic open the whole game? I actually have my mic open this whole game so the ghost can hear literally everything I'm saying right now.
Which is what we want. We do want the ghost to know that we're very serious about this. We're so serious.
It is in the master bedroom. We've got a 2.2.
I believe you when you say that because the temperatures weren't really adding up here. So, all right.
So 2.2 is low enough for us to know that, hey, that's where the ghost is. So we're going to start piling items in there and praying that it does literally anything. Bath and Jan will also let the tarot cards rip like they are Beyblades. So that is something that will be happening as well. I'm going to check the bathroom just to make sure there's no sneaky orbs because that can happen.
All right, I'm going to bring the rest of the items in if there are any left.
I think I might have them all. I'm just doing a quick orb sweep because, saucy little ghosts.
So we have...
How old are you? Where are you? Ghost is young.
Okay. Very good. Spirit box. I'm going to check the door again really quickly.
Yep. I'm going to bring in 2 things of salt.
I do not believe we have fingerprints at this time, but I'm going to need one more door touch to confirm.
Okay.
Give us a sign.
It could be a Dio still, so if we do trigger a hunt, just make sure we both have smudge sticks.
Give us a sign.
So, chat, the reason why
Where
I
are
say
you?
that we're going to do that with a
Give us a
Dio
sign.
is because Dios will
Show
speed
us.
to you.
Did you
and
turn on the
that
light
is not
back here?
good. You know, honestly, who's to say? I don't believe I did.
Okay. That was not you. We do not have fingerprints. Give us a sign. Where are you? Okay. Give us a sign. Give me a better sign. Give me a better sign, please. Give us a sign. Where are you?
Salt,
Show us.
Salt.
Give us a sign.
Salt.
He seems to be
Salt.
kind of hanging out near the bathroom.
Salt.
Give us a sign.
Salt.
Where are you? Okay. Show us. Give us a sign. Where are you? Give us a sign. All right. I don't believe you when you say that is the thing, because I do think you're in this room. Give us a sign.
Away.
Give us a sign.
I'm going to bring in 2 Crucy Brucies.
All right. That's a good idea, I think.
Yeah.
I'm still farming for Diogen.
It cannot
Give
be
us
a
a sign.
Goryo, by the way.
Okay, great.
It
Give us
can
a
be
sign.
a mare, however, if it turned on that light, probably not.
That's what I'm thinking. Give us a sign. Where are you? How old are you?
I think I just heard a throw if you want to EMF it, or I could actually be lying to you. I might be lying to you.
Wish you
As it
wouldn't
turns out,
lie to me like I
oh.
lied to you. That's a 2 or 3. Sorry. Give us a sign.
I'll bring in another. Actually, let me bring in another book, and then I'll let you let her rip like a Beyblade. It's
Perfect.
fine.
I only asked for one thing. Also, we do not have a wraith.
Okay.
Give us a sign.
I'm going to check to see if the hiding spot in the room with the breaker is open. It is not, because why would it be?
Give us a sign.
I did just touch a door, I believe.
Sure did. Give us a sign.
Potentially out here, which makes me a little nervous.
I think he's wandering. Oh, we have a 5. That's a 5.
Okay, so we've got a 5 in spirit box. So it's a spirit or twins. This is icky.
Yeah.
Has it been doing multiple interactions at once?
We're about to find out with the speed. Sir, do you want to follow me, please? Hello? He sounds like a normal speed.
My hunch is spirit, if we're being honest
Hello?
with each other. So chat, spirit is completely just the most bland ghost you could possibly have. Nothing special about it at all. Chances are, if it's being a little bit of a jerk, it's a spirit. Twins, you can do 2 interactions in 2 different places at the same time. So one is going to be a little faster, one is going to be a little slower. The fact that it's a normal speed ghost tells us that it's more than likely going to be a spirit. It cannot be a wraith because it did step into salt.
And it's all done. I'm pretty sure that's a spirit. So if you want to go with that, we can go with that.
We can go with that if you want.
Okay.
I believe you. I trust you. You're really good with twins. If for a chance it is twins, chat, just don't perceive us. We'll do the map again, specifically just to show you Grafton again.
Right, and that was our intent the whole time. And don't perceive the errors at all, because they're not real and they can't hurt you if you don't perceive them. So
this game is definitely one of the ones that you reset a lot on because some
Perfect.
ghosts are just finicky.
We're good.
So the next thing is going to be Ridgeview. Ridgeview is canonically in our splits known as not Edgefield.
Right, because sometimes it's easy to confuse the houses, and sometimes one of them is a larger house than the other one and has a car and it's listen, houses are
It's
tough.
a whole
Okay,
thing.
houses are tough.
Houses are hard. Houses are, It is foggy, Bath, so clear weather rules.
Perfect. Oh, Kyle is sporting a new hairdo today. It looks very good.
Oh, wow. You look
Isn't it
very,
great?
very
Yeah.
slick.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check for the board. We don't have
No
a
mirror.
No board.
Okay, I'm going to check for circle.
No silly little sun.
We do have a circle. I am
I really
not
wish you
pleased to
wouldn't
inform.
say that.
I'm sorry
I do have
to
the
inform
power.
You. You have the power or me?
Yeah, I've got the power.
Okay,
back
perfect.
lockers are packed. Front
Okay.
lockers are open, actually.
Great. Okay, good. So far, looks good.
I'm going to drop my stuff in this little hallway right here. And once again, like we always do, go back and get temperature, flashlight, and a battle projector. This is foggy weather, by the way, chat. This is one of the newest weathers that they released when they did the most recent update. They put in a couple new ones. Dawn.
Oh, yeah, early morning. Yeah.
Or early
whatever.
morning, so pretty.
Yeah, I love that. I actually really like that one because it's kind of hard. It's easier to see, actually, into the house, which is just great.
Have you done upstairs yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay, I'll start upstairs then.
Okay, sounds good. I might have to retemp downstairs.
Yeah, keep in mind, I was about to say that it is warming up.
Yeah.
Don't think I have bad news for you quite yet.
Okay. That's good to hear, I think.
The hallway is a solid 10, which I think it's just cold because the bathroom's
No,
also
I do have a 9.9 down here as well, so I think that's fine. I'm going to double check the basement.
I think we're good so far. As for this house, there's no room that we really...
regret to inform you, it is in the basement.
Blessed be this bone, and you know what, that's not that bad.
It's not too bad. Hello, sir. Hi. Hello?
Did he do a spicy little interaction?
He didn't do a hiss, is the weird thing. He just walked up to me.
He just wanted to say hello.
I guess so. Where did he... Okay, he spawned from that corner. It's rather strange of him. Was that you, or...?
I touched one thing, he touched another thing.
Okay, sure did.
He's being a little spicy. A little bit of a
spicy lad. No fingerprints yet.
Remember when I said there isn't a room that isn't the best? I lied to you. The basement is probably the worst room we could get for this.
Love the RNG tonight. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah, basement's not great, only because it's such a large area. So the ghost could be hiding its lascivious little orbs anywhere. And I really hate that for us. I really do. How old are you?
Yeah.
Where are you? It's young. It is young.
Oh, it is young. That's good. It
forever young.
Oh, forever young. That's good to hear. Yeah. That's good to hear.
Thank you so much.
It's also a wide area, which makes things like hunts a little more difficult because it's hard to control things like crucifixes, but also like a spawn point. We kind of prefer a smaller area for those things, but it's not too big of a deal, fortunately for us. But just a little bit of a hang up.
I would like to address something I'm seeing in chat. Hot Amos is not a food crime. I would like to point that out. No. It is when you take a famous Amos cookie and dip it in boiling hot water just for a nanosecond to melt the chocolate.
Try it, chat.
Yeah, just try it. I'm not saying that it's above dipping it in milk. I am saying that it is above a normal, plain, famous Amos cookie.
Where are you? Give us a sign.
I'm going to put some salt literally everywhere.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to do one more fingerprint check. We officially don't have fingerprints.
It is not a wraith.
Not a wraith.
I don't think it's a mimic.
Give us a sign. Where are you? Give us a sign. Show us. Where are you? Give us a sign. How old are you? Where are you? I'm not getting any spirit box, which is kind of weird. Is it wandering a lot? Give us a sign.
I don't think so. I think it's been pretty much down there. If you want to do a tempy temp again, we can...
Give us a sign. Yeah. So cold.
Onryo is on the table. I'm going to bring down...
Give us a sign. Where are you?
Give
us a sign.
Candlesticks.
Show us.
Nicole?
Where are you? Give us a sign. Where are you? Give us a sign.
You know what? And I'm so sorry.
Show us.
What is the temp down there?
It is at, hold on a second. It's at 10.2 now. That's the higher end. Now it's at 7.6, 6.2. Do you think it wandered?
Might have. Has it talked on the spirit box since?
Has not. Maybe.
That's saucy.
Maybe I should reassess my life goals here.
So on Nightmare, the ghost can wander quite a bit. Not only can it wander from its room, but it also can just change where it's at. So we're going to make sure that it hasn't moved.
I'm getting spirit box upstairs now. Give us a sign.
Heck, hate that for us. I am going to pill up back.
Give us a sign. Okay,
I didn't need a lot of pills. If you want to take 2 just for safety measures, I'm going to start ferrying in some more items.
Sure. I'm just worried about Maroi. I might actually stay the way I am for Maroi. Give us a sign.
Okay.
Where are you? How old are you? Give us a sign. Show us. Where are you? Okay, I'm gonna grab the stuff.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in a second set of items just because it's being a little sousy. I don't really want to ferry everything up from the basement just in case, but I will get another book. I will get another EMF reader and things like that.
I'm gonna leave the dots and EMF reader down here if you wanna. We have a book and a dots up here. Give us a sign. Hello? Sir, you are yanking my chain right now.
Sir?
Thank you.
I feel like, okay, sir, what if you didn't do that?
Show us. Give us a sign.
I'm going to grab a smudge stick, and I'm almost thinking maybe we start a cursed hunt.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
We have just spirit box. It can't be a Goryo is the good news. If you want to sweep for orbs again, I didn't see any, so I don't think we're looking at a mimic. I think a yokai would have been more active. Mare, can you check to see if the power got turned off?
Sure thing. I am currently not seeing any orbs in here that you have missed. Yeah, I currently don't see any. So let me go check on the power. Are we suspecting a Jinn? We're not. Okay, great.
No Jinn.
All right. And you said the power was in here?
Yeah, it's in there. Oh, well, I just want to see if...
The power is off. We might have a mare. It has been wandering a lot.
So we might have a mare here. So if you turn that power on, let's go ahead and keep on some lights.
Sure.
If you want, we can make it hunt. It just might get a little dicey, so we might want to try to get one more piece of evidence. Chat, just so you can see what we're looking at. The mare here, what we would be looking for is orbs and writing. It's very possible that it is writing.
Let me grab a smudge stick. What else we got?
Yeah, and if you want to
grab a...
and I might temp one more time just to see if maybe it was a mare and that it was just up here because it's being a little jerk.
Could also be a phantom if it's wandering. So I will stay unpilled for the Maroi.
So I think it might have moved again.
Are you serious?
I do regret to inform you it is downstairs now.
Oh, good. Love that.
So we do want to put that book back downstairs, at least one of them, because there is one up there still. It has been throwing stuff down here. I really genuinely feel that this is a mare. But yeah, chat writing is really finicky. I want to say it's a 1 in 12, sir?
Is he being saucy?
He's being a little saucy. Just blow out my candle a little bit.
Excuse me. You're not as hurt as I am when you run away from me like that. I didn't really enjoy that. Give us a sign. Okay, well, I hope not. I hope you stay in here.
So my suspicion is either Mare or Onryo, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Do we know what our cursed item is? I forgot.
It's a circle.
Oh yeah, I was just staring at it. I'm really good at that. All right.
All right, sir. I really wish you wouldn't.
So you said the lockers up top are...
Yeah, the front-facing lockers are good. Sir, I do not care. I quite literally don't care.
Alrighty. You can go ahead and let it rip like a Beyblade if you so desire.
Oh, do we want to let it rip like a blade?
Honestly, I think it might help us because we don't have a second evidence, right?
Yeah, no. Let me grab my...
I can at least try to take a photo for the phantom. Show yourself?
Alright, so if you want to stay up there...
Sure. Oh my goodness. Well, that was rather rude, sir.
I really wish you wouldn't do that, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great and all.
Let me see if it disappears. Don't think that's a phantom.
A little bit. I am lagging a little bit. Okay, we're okay. I will take a look at it if you want to run.
That is not a phantom. Oh, hi. I have great news.
Buddy.
I am
Okay.
Great news, everyone. I'm in the Shadow Realm.
That is a Diogen, though, right? Yeah. Hey, bud. How you doing?
That's a Diogen. Oh,
how you doing? So, ma'am, you're looking mighty fine today. I do wish you wouldn't do what you're doing right now. So, chat, Diogen's actually a really fun ghost to get because, as you can see, they are very slow. They're extremely fast when they are trying to find you, and you cannot hide from this ghost. If you try to hide, they will zip zoom directly to your location and murder you. However, this ghost, we're just going to kite her around the table. We're going to see how she, we're going to probably make her a hot Amos, which is right here. You go, ma'am. You can go right there. And when she's done hunting, we know that it is a Diogen, and we can leave. So this is good luck, actually.
You don't have to cry. It's fine.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Did you, are you, is it,
ma'am? Okay, we can leave.
Was it me?
It was you.
It was
so
me?
We're going to go ahead and mark Diogen, then we're going to leave, and then we're going to be able to go to Edgefield.
Do you think today was the day she was going to throw it back to us?
Honestly, by now she should have somehow realized what she had to do.
You know, Nicole, I don't believe that anybody feels the way that I do about you now.
That's really sweet. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard it all before, but I know that you never really had a doubt, so there's that.
I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Yeah, all the roads that we have to walk are winding.
And all the lights that lead us there are blinding.
Yeah, they're pretty bright, aren't they?
They are really bright.
There are so many things that I would like to say to you. I just, for some reason, I really don't know how.
That's fine because maybe I think that, Beth, I think that you're going to be the one that saves me.
Oh, that makes sense because after all, you're my Wonderwall and we have a mirror.
Thank you so much. You know what isn't my Wonderwall? This house.
And it's in the garage as well. Let me...
that first. Go pill up immediately.
It touched a door in here, so I'm just gonna... Okay, that's a 2 and no fingerprints. Okay, there you go.
So, chat, the reason why, sir,
Excuse
I
me.
wish you wouldn't.
Wow, that was rather sudden.
How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Oh,
Come back in with dots.
it is old.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's not the good old though. For just so you know,
that's okay. Not all of us can be good old.
Yeah, not all of us can be good old.
Is that a 4 or?
It's a 4 because it was an appearance.
All right, no problem.
So you have dots coming in. I'll bring in some salt. Yeah.
You want to run that by me again?
Yeah, I'll bring in some salt.
Sorry. Anyway. All right. Where's my UV light? Give me 1 second. I gotta. There it is. I did throw it almost underneath
it's not
the lockers. Okay. Oh, we have ghost writing.
Was that writing? Okay. Yep. So it's a spirit, poltergeist, mare, Moroi, or Diogen. That is a real not great list of ghosts for us to determine through.
So you're cursed.
I believe I took some pills. I can recurse myself. You can recurse yourself.
Yeah. Do you want to do that? And then we'll do a little bit of a what we did last time.
Ring around the rosy. Yeah, absolutely.
Ring around the rosy. Let me grab a smudge and then we'll see what we get.
All right. How old are you? Okay, could you not do that? Actually?
By now you should have somehow realized what you got to do, and that's not appear straight into our faces. Sir, give me a sign,
really
please.
prefer if he didn't. I'm gonna
give me
check
a sign. Where are you?
Where are our hiding spots?
Oh, well.
Are they upstairs, maybe?
Perhaps I can help you look. I'll go to the master if you want to.
So what we're
going
to
to
end up doing is we're going to end up breaking the mirror, and to do that, we're going to do that basically to see if it is a Diogen.
We got a spot here in the hallway. Yeah, if it's a Diogen, cool, and if it's not, oops.
Yeah, if it's not a Diogen, then this might actually be a pretty tough one just because there's a good handful of ghosts that could be left that don't have necessarily the best indicators. A Polty can throw 2 or 3 items all at the same time. A Spirit is, again, bland and boring. A Mare can roam a lot, which it isn't really doing.
Hello. Oh, that was a saucy little guy. Okay, so we have a hiding spot in the hallway as well as the master bedroom towards the door.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, hi. I didn't see him, but
so he spawned right on me, which is very bizarre. So I tried not to say this when we started Edgefield. Edgefield's actually the most cursed house that we have.
It's a little bit cursed.
It's a little bit cursed, but that's okay because we're just going to dive right back into it and cry ourselves to sleep about what just happened.
Today is going to be the day that we throw it. Oh, it's a Moroi. That's how.
That does make sense. I was about to say it's probably a Moroi at that point, which is fine.
Yeah.
So again, with Phasmophobia speedrunning, everything is RNG. So honestly, when you die in a map, it doesn't even really phase us anymore because that's just what you're going to do when you're trying to play this game. And honestly, I think for a while we had a world record that had a death in it just because, again, to get 6 maps in a row where you don't have any sort of bad luck like that is pretty rare. I did freeze a little. Hopefully the game didn't crash because the game does do that occasionally. Okay, we're good.
Sounds good. We have a penny.
I wish you wouldn't.
Yeah, I wish I wouldn't either. Oh, I did get a door open up here, however.
Perfect. I've got power coming on. Yeah, this is Edgefield 2 Electric Boogaloo. So really it's okay.
That sounds like this one over here. Yeah, it's the bedroom at the top of the stairs, and it also is it's the same room with a hiding spot in it, which is just peachy.
Which room is
currently no
the
fingerprints.
Boys room?
Yeah, I think it's in here. Let me temp it real quick.
I do not see any orbs.
It could have been bleed through from the master, actually. Let me try that.
How old are you? I'm going to leave stuff there anyways and start just ferrying in some more stuff since we know roughly where it is.
Okay. Looks like it is that room. Temperatures in here are normal. Hello?
I'm going to grab some salt across and a doddles.
Could also be hallway. Give us a sign.
That.
No, I think it's this room. Where are you? Okay. Give us a sign. How old are you? Where are you? Give us a sign. Show us. Yeah, all right. Suppose not.
How old are you? Where are you? Give me a sign. How old are you? Sir, where are you? It's not a wraith. Give me a sign.
Okay.
How old are you? Where are you? I don't think it's going to be boxed, but we'll leave it on. Just, sir, can you just stop it?
Wow.
I'm going to do a silly little Goryo check just for funsies.
Yeah, I will back you up on that. Let me do one of these as well. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to bring in another book, we can actually do
Sure.
a penny once we, are safe. It did just touch a door, so let me just...
Yeah, I'll also
Sir,
give it a little
what door
tile.
Sir, what door did you touch? Sir,
He seems to be bleeding through from the master bedroom a bit. Oh.
Or the nursery?
No, the master bedroom, but if it was nursery, that does make sense. The EMF reader's here.
Oh, did it just...
Oh, yeah, nursery, and then same door as the room. Wait, maybe not. Hold on.
Where is that, sir?
So it's not bleed through,
Okay.
like I thought it was. Might have been the doors inside. Oh, that's
Oh,
a
is that
five.
a 5?
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Is that our first evidence?
It is our first evidence. It could still be a Goryo, so that
Perfect.
is that. If you want to stand outside of the room and look in, I can check the
Sure. I had to double check
camera.
for fingers. Okay, so I'll leave this here. And then you got the camera in there?
Yes, but you are right in front of it.
Oh.
There you go.
Let me stand behind the
All right.
camera.
So what we're doing right now, again, is checking to see if it's a Goryo. If it's a Goryo, I am going to see dots, and Bath and Jen is not going to see dots. However, they can be a little slow to do whatever they need to do. So this isn't really, it's not ideal, but it is what's happening. So we are going to wait a couple minutes. Well, probably not. We'll probably give it a good 30 seconds to a minute to see if that's what's going on. And if it's not, then we'll see what else we can get. Now, we know that it's not likely going to be Spirit Box, but again, it does hide one piece of evidence. However, with it not being Spirit Box, it does rule out things like Moroi. Moroi has to give Spirit Box, Goryo has to give dots, Hantu has to give freezing, Mimic has to give orbs, but not because that's a piece of its evidence, because that is one of its abilities. I am not seeing a ding-dang thing. We can revisit dots if we need to later. I'm going to pill up, if that's okay. I only
excuse
needed
me?
one, actually.
He did a red light event in the hallway, not that it matters. He's
Yeah,
just
I
rather
really-
rude.
Yeah, that is a little bit rude. A red light event does destroy that light bulb. It was my favorite light bulb that was given to us,
Yeah, I know
it's
that
fine,
you've always
though.
talked about how this is your favorite light bulb.
This
I'm
is
so
my
sorry
favorite
about
light bulb.
that.
It's okay. I wish it didn't, but all right. So it didn't turn off the power. Mare isn't even on the table. We've got Myling, Obake, Raiju, Twins, Goryo,
it's not in
Oni.
this-
Twins is...
Oh, it is still in this room.
Twins
Yes.
is very suspicious to me right now, but the fact that it hasn't done anything almost makes me wonder if it's a shade. My suggestion is this. Let's
Okay.
pin Penny into Oblivion.
Yeah, let me grab him.
It cannot be a Moroi or an sir. You want to do
I need to.
just a quick...
There you go.
I don't think it's going to be an Obake.
I believe you when you say that. I can't remember where there was another spot. I know there's one in that room, but I'd rather not be in there.
There's one in this room, yeah. It might be downstairs.
Did you check the lockers?
I did not. So I think we can rule out Obake safely. Jin and Shade are going to be iffy. Jin cannot turn off the power, so if at any point this cuts off the power, it's not going to be a Jin.
Lockers are not open. Let me double check. The basement here. So it's not an
It's not an Oni.
Yeah, where's that light switch? There we go. And these lockers also aren't open, but I'll just pin it in the basement.
Okay.
Oh, he just turned off the power.
So not a Jin.
All right, great. So I'm just gonna start pinning. That's pin number 1.
Uh-huh.
And pin number 2. Pin number 3. Tell me to stop at any point.
It's not
Pin
writing
number
or
4.
anything.
Okay. That's a hunt.
This is bizarre. Is it hunting?
Sir? Is it a myling?
Is it even hunting?
Did we just get... Oh, that's never happened before because all of the pins are pinned. I definitely got
Can you try turning on a light and see if
Yeah,
it's
I can turn on the
still?
light. Yeah.
Okay. Sir? All right, I'm going to turn off the spirit box because it,
Yeah, all the pins have been pinned, including the hunting pin, and I believe the front door is open. So that's,
All right,
well,
hate that.
there's... Hey, so there's our, that's never happened before on GDQ, at least not to me.
That's never happened before.
That's never happened before on GDQ on this episode.
Never before. So interesting, weird, bizarre, hate that for us.
Does that? Okay, well.
So I would say if you want, go to the van, look
we did
for
have a
dots.
chomp out of the crucifix here. So there's that. Yeah, I'll look at the dots.
And I'll look at the dots from in here and pray that
That's
I
rather
have
weird.
the wherewithal to light my smudge stick if it hunts.
Okay.
Let me know when you're
Yeah.
watching.
I'm watching. That
I'm
was
watching as well.
That was very bizarre.
So chat, also what I just did is I put my flashlight up like this because if it is a myling and you cannot hear its footsteps when the light is still flickering, that's how you can know it's a myling. Because light flickering means it's close enough that you should be able to hear its footsteps. If you cannot at all, myling.
Are you currently in the room?
Oh, sugar snap.
Sugar peas.
I can leave the room.
Okay.
Was there... There's no...
Okay. Wonder if it's in it. I don't know if it's in like a bugged state. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can still get something. This is rather strange. Oh, there it goes. Seems to be regular speed. I didn't see. Oh, I don't think it's a Raiju.
I don't think it's not a myling.
Okay.
It's not a Raiju.
Probably not twins, but it did it start somewhere else? So it might be.
I don't know, honestly, where it started.
Oh, actually, that might be a Raiju. It just zooped. Oh, yeah, that actually, did you hear it go faster? That might be a Raiju.
Did not hear it zoop zom.
It zoom-zommed right in front of the camera. That was bizarre.
Hold on, let me listen.
Sure.
I think it's done.
Okay. Yeah, and it also wasn't in the room. Maybe a Goryo,
So,
I
chat,
don't
this
think.
is a bizarre one because we have a lot of options and actually only one piece of evidence.
So for Raiju, we would be looking at orbs or dots, because we got EMF 5, right? Yeah, orbs or dots. And so far, we have not gotten a single dots or an orb. So
I think
actually,
we can rule out phrasing. I think we can rule out fingerprints. I think we can rule out spirit box. I think we can rule out orbs, honestly, which is basically, leaving us with spirit, wraith, shade, which, we already knew. Goryo.
Oh, it has Epsom salt?
It has. So I don't think it's going to be twins because we would have had a combination of one of the twins things. So I think we're looking at spirit, shade, or Goryo.
I don't think it's a Goryo because I haven't seen it at all move through the dots. I don't think we're going to get dots as evidence is the thing. So I wonder if it's just holding off on writing, which would be spirit or a shade. I wonder if it's just a spirit. Do you want to go with that?
It might be a shade.
No. Let me see if I can.
It is hunting, by the way.
Yeah.
I think we're looking at a spirit or a shade, honestly.
Okay. And you didn't hear it zip zoom around upstairs?
I did not hear it zip zoom.
Yeah, the thing is that earlier it didn't, so it might just be me in proximity of the camera.
Someone was in chat said that they thought they saw orbs, but I think that was just. I thought
might have
that
been
was,
light artifacting.
I
maybe.
think that's a light artifact.
Because with the rain and everything, it's a little bit easy to mistake orbs. I can do a final sweep if you'd like. Oh yeah, it's done. Let me do a. Let me just throw a.
Okay.
Let me just throw a final smudge into here and just do a quick sweep. I'm not actually even entirely convinced it's spawning in here anymore. Definitely not.
What's really interesting is,
seeing
yeah,
any
it did a smoke lake thing, which is actually a Hauntu thing, but it is not a Hauntu.
Yeah, I'll take an L if it pops off again. I definitely don't see any orbs. So yeah, I'm not sure. Where are we at again? Spirit or Shade?
I think we're looking Spirit, Shade, or technically Goryo.
I don't think it's a Goryo. Oh, sorry, I did. Do you want me
did
to
in fact
place
shut the door. Yeah, go ahead and open up that door.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, chat, we are at the mercy of the ghost.
Does happen. Where's the dots?
I threw it. They're still
there you
there,
go.
but I did throw them.
There you go. Let me place
I'm thinking
this.
it's either a Shade or a Spirit.
Place this out here. Spawn downstairs.
We could throw the entire house in the trash. Yeah, that is an option. The other thing is we can split guess if you want to do Spirit or Shade. Not ideal, but the fact that it hasn't done anything makes me feel Shade, but...
It does. It did just kill me, but I want to listen to its footsteps real quick.
Okay.
I don't know if it's done.
I mean, it could be twins, but I don't think it is.
I can't tell if it's done.
I can let you know.
Oh, there it is. That sounds like regular speed. I don't believe that's twins. I think it, yeah, Spirit or Shade is a... I just don't think, yeah. I think we should go with Shade. It seemed to be a little bit more deadly when one of us was in the house.
So chat, we're going to go with Shade. Again, it's quite possible that it's not a Shade. That's the nature of this run. That is simply the nature of this run. Remember when we told you Edgefield was cursed?
Definitely.
Edgefield's cursed.
Oh boy. That was not a...
So this is an interesting situation because that was a myling, and what's interesting about the myling is they have a unique ability in which they are quiet.
The footprint, yeah.
It was not chat.
Yeah,
it was not quiet. We could hear the footsteps while the lights were still on. So that is a ghost that kind of broke the standard mold of what it's supposed to do. It kind of makes the speedrun endearing. It also makes it a little infuriating.
Yeah.
Because by all sense of the everything,
Basement.
that should not have been it. Go pill up.
Yep, you got it.
So this is what we like to call Edgefield 3 Electric...
Edgefield 3 Electric Jubilee.
I will say also, we gave an estimate of an hour, right? And we flat out said, this might not work.
Yeah,
How old are you? Where are you? For the record, our world record is 30 minutes on this. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? How old are you? It's young.
Oh, good.
So our world record is 30 minutes, which kind of just goes to show you how hecky the RNG can be.
Give us a sign. Where are you? Oh, I got dots as well. Naked eye dots.
Okay.
Diogen. I'm going to farm for Diogen. Where are you?
Okay, I'm going to bring down... It might be a yokai. I'm going to bring down some salt. I'm going to take a quick
Give us a sign. Where are you? How old are you? Give us a sign.
So what Bathan is doing is Diogen has a specific noise that it makes over the spirit box.
Give us a
it's
sign.
not a very common event. It
How old
is
are you?
rare, but we're going to hope for it.
Give us a sign. Yeah, I'm not sure the actual rarity of the event, but it's pretty rare. But we occasionally get it. And it's really
not
nice.
a race.
Okay, great.
So it's a phantom yokai or Diogen. We can roll out a phantom very easily. I can.
Okay. Okay. Give us a sign. Where are you? Show yourself.
See what we've got.
Show us.
This
Give
is
us
a
a
much
sign.
gentler set of
Where are
ghosts
you?
that it could be.
How old are you? Give us a sign. Show us. Where are you? How old are you? Give us a sign. Show us. Show yourself. Where are you? Give us a sign. Give me a sign, please. Oh, please, give me a sign.
So I would say stop farming Diogen. Let's go get a smudge stick. We can see if it's a phantom.
Sure.
And
Yep.
we'll know right then and there if it's a Diogen.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, are you going to kite it around in the living room?
I'm going to kite it around in the living room, and I'm going to hide in the basement because those were open. Also, the first, if you can be the one to break the mirror, that would be super helpful.
Yeah, I can absolutely do that.
Upstairs, if you want to break it in this closet up here.
Sure. Just let me know if you suspect Diogen. Sorry, let me know when to let her up.
Let her up.
All right.
The lockers downstairs were open, right?
Ooh, what a great mirror. I love looking into it. Oh, how lovely. Oh,
The lockers were open, yeah?
reflections.
It's not a Diogen. I'll let you know if it's a phantom. This is a phantom. %100% a phantom. If you have a smudge and you want to test it for yourself, go for it. But it was blinked out for quite some time. So phantoms, chat, are not going to be as visible as long. So typically you'll see the ghost blink back and forth and back and forth. In this situation, when you see it come into the room, you can see that it kind of stays not lit for quite some time. And that's how I know. That's how I'm aware.
I trust your judgment, by the way, on the phantom.
If it's not a phantom, it is behaving very abnormally. It has stopped hunting.
All right, perfect. So that'll hopefully cinch it for us for Edgefield, because this house is a run killer. it's haunted,
Edgefield
it's a run killer.
Edgefield is a run killer. Canonically, it is known on our splits as Father Please My Polygons. That's because there used to be a bed upstairs that had to the tune of between, 120 or 160,000 polygons in it.
Quite a
so
lot.
it lagged quite a bit.
Far too many for
They
my
did
liking.
fix it. It is fine now, but
Perfect. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Wish we
So
just had
next
that one
is
right off the bat.
Tanglewood, which is
Yes.
also known as Stranglewood.
Stranglewood.
Which does mean that it's a very unlucky map as well.
Yes, I wouldn't say nearly as unlucky as Edgefield, but it is easy to die here. So there's that.
It is easy to die. So, the fun thing about this run, hopefully, if, watching the train wreck that is what has happened to us, you can at least learn something, right? It's a very fun run, but I would be lying to tell you that it went smoothly every time. Much like any other speed run, it's got its, ups and downs, but...
No cards, no box.
I don't know. I think it's kind of fun to, suss out what the ghost is.
We have power. It's coming on right now. No
No
penny.
music box.
Lockers are closed. Blessed be the spine propped up against the washing machine. That's
Honestly,
quite nice.
blessed be that spine hallway
We
is
do have a
open.
board.
That's amazing.
What is
bring
your
it up
favorite
here,
room?
or do that, and then go pill up immediately. It's in the kitchen or in the dining room.
Dining room. Goodbye.
How old are you? It is old.
Ooh.
It's throwing a lot.
Oh, very good. All right.
Someone says Grafton is my favorite. You know what, chat? Grafton actually is my favorite as well.
Oh, very good.
But you only need one.
I can do another. I needed
Yeah.
another, so it's not a demon.
Okay. I don't think it's going to be a demon.
All right, let me bring in second crucifix, actually.
So I've got a crucifix as well,
Perhaps-
and I've got
perhaps a
dot,
lighter?
so we'll double cruci up in here.
Sure, I think it'll be a good idea.
I've got all of the dining room covered.
Perfect. I'll just double up, just in case it decides to spawn somewhere else.
See, it has thrown everything on the table, I think.
That's good to hear, honestly.
Sir?
Wow, you are really not kidding.
Yeah, I'm
Give
gonna
us a
put a
sign.
bunch of things on this table. That's
Okay.
nice of you to
That's
say.
that's a
honestly.
really great sign. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So we have.
So what we're hoping here is
Okay.
for a Pulte, and we'll know that because it'll throw multiple things at once, and that is what we are gunning for by making it a happy fun time pile.
I heard it throw something else.
It sounded like throw, which almost sounded like twins, but I don't want to call
3.
that.
Give us a sign. Show us. Where are you? I'm getting a audio bug. Give us a sign. Where are you?
It is still answering,
How old are you?
though, so that's good.
Yeah, that is true. Give us a sign.
Right, I only need 1 pill.
Where are you?
We've got on the menu, it could be a
Show
DOJ
us.
Mervoy.
Give us a sign.
Right, I will bring in some salt.
How old are you? Where are you? Give us a sign. Are you still haunting this house, sir? Give me a sign. Where are you? Show us. How old are you? It could be that I'm just lagging out. I might leave it to you.
Okay. I think
did I just get freezing, I wonder? Oh, well, that's rather rude of you to say. Don't appreciate that.
it's not a wraith. I have some suspicions.
What temperature is it outside, or what's the weather?
I will check, and I will also grab you another EMF reader. I want to say it's
Give us
either
a sign.
windy or clear.
Okay.
It is windy, unfortunately.
Okay. Give us a sign. It is still in here. Where are you? Give us a sign. Oh, there we go. How old are you?
Hunch.
Give us a sign.
I'm gonna bring in a couple other things.
Ooh, that was a very far throw. I think we might be looking at a Pulte here.
My hunch has been Pulte, honestly, since it started being active in that room. I just don't want to...
Fingerprints.
I don't want
We
to
might have
do
get it,
Tanglewood 2 Electric Boogaloo, you know?
Yeah, and I think the locker is closed. It certainly is. Let me check the basement, because...
this hallway is open, so I'm fine to hide there if we need to.
Okay. The basement is not safe, so that's a little unfortunate, but...
That should mean that the other hallway closet is open.
Because for Poltergeist, we're looking at ghostwriting or fingerprints. So that's a little bit of an unfortunate combination to be looking for. Simply because fingerprints, it has to be touching something, and a poltergeist...
That's a poltergeist.
That's a poltergeist. Unequivocally, unapologetically, unsurprisingly, unsubscribingly.
The only thing it could be, real quick, is it could be Mimic.
But do you want me to...
Stop it for 1 sec.
Sure.
So what we're just going to check real quick, chat, is we're going to make sure that there's no orbs. If there's no orbs, it's not a Mimic. It's okay, you can go.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, the only thing is that we didn't get any fingerprints.
So the way we knew that was a Pulte is because it threw like a billion things.
Yeah, like essentially many things at once, which you should have realized at the beginning, but we didn't witness it. So
Yeah, so hearing it is one thing because it
Perfect.
can also be twins. Twins can do a throw, and a Pulte is all 3 at once. So it can be a little hard to tell if you're not in the room while it's happening. So it's a little finicky. But I think early on I was like, yeah, it sounds like a Pulte, and we could have followed our hearts, and it's fine.
Well, the thing about this run is that occasionally we do have a hunch of what it is, but we still have to follow through. It's not always the fact that we can just go off of our hunch and go in without that definitive evidence. For the Pulte witnessing the throw, we can't really go off of that, so to speak. So we do have
Blessed be
cards.
the skull.
Oh, blessed be that skull.
I've done a
Hamlet
little bit
style.
of
Very
that.
good.
All right,
Shakespearean.
There we go. We're good now.
I have the power coming on in the garage.
I'm going to drop stuff in the kitchen. I'm going to go grab Dots and a temp gun. If you want to start in the basement and let it warm up for a second and check
Sure
those
thing.
2 storage rooms.
I thought I heard it throw something.
I did throw my items down, but
That might have been
don't
it.
know.
That might have been it. Nope. It is. It is. We have a 5. It has touched this door. Please give me fingers.
Huge.
Okay. Did not give me fingerprints, but it is presumably in the
So
kitchen.
Are you in the garage? Or
I think it's in the kitchen.
12.5. Oh, it just threw something over here. I know we already have
Yeah.
5. I just want to
Yeah,
stake
yeah.
out
You
where that was.
confirm, sure.
Sir, where did you throw? It threw over here, which is fine.
That's rather saucy.
How old are you? Where are you? It is old.
Oh, okay.
It can still be a mimic for the record, right? No, it can't. Sorry. Spirit Wraith are twins. My hunch is twins.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and get some salt down.
Sure thing. Another difficult choice.
We can also make a hunt and see if we can tell
I think that would be a good idea.
Spirit of twins is pretty difficult. The reason why I'm hunching on twins is because it threw something in a room otherwise that wasn't its normal room. However, it is adjacent, which means it could have just touched it through the wall. The ghosts can do that.
Right, exactly. Let me grab some
I did not grab
sticks.
salt because I'm a fool.
Oh, I can grab that for you.
Yeah, if you could grab 2 things of salt.
Okay. 2 things?
I did just knock a photo down right in front of my face, which
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's rather rude.
Fine, I guess.
That's rather rude.
I'm going to check for some hiding spots. We don't have any of the ones in the garage open.
So here's 3 in the kitchen.
And then if you could do 3 in the spotlight, losing my religion, that would be perfect.
Sure. Do you want one?
So much.
So I have one in the hallway over here. Do you want one? Oh, never mind. It's not a wraith.
Okay. So we're torn between a spirit and the twins, and this is a really tough choice, chat.
So what I will do is I will grab a smudge stick. I will grab the cards, and I will let them rip like a Beyblade. And I only ask for 1 card. I only require 1 card in my life. I only need 1 card. It's the only thing I ever ask for. And
I'm
so
gonna go hide.
Sure. And if I obtain this card, I will be immensely happy. However, it is the rarest card, I believe. I think. Pretty sure. You said that the downstairs was not safe?
I don't know where any of our hiding. I've got the tire, which I don't know if it technically counts as a hiding
then
spot.
I'll grab the upstairs one. Don't worry about it.
Was there an upstairs one?
There's one that I like to use.
Okay. Go for it. I'm hiding behind my tire.
I only asked for one thing,
This ghost has made me tired.
Well, you did choose to say that, didn't you? Yeah.
Tired.
I only asked for 1 card. Only 1 card in my life. Only card I need. Only card I want. Only card I desire.
Red light. Is that a hunt?
No, that's a double.
Okay.
Oh, that is a hunt, though.
What does your heart say about this? Tired? That reminds me of a joke. I swear if you tell the 2 tired bike joke, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna leave. How do you feel about its speed bath?
I think it's normal. That's just my hunch, anyway. Okay, yeah. I think that's a spirit. I don't, but we could give it another shot if you want, because I haven't gotten the card that I really want, so it's up to you.
Up to you. I guess if the next one sounds a little varying, we'll know for a fact. So if you want to go ahead and finish pulling those, and then we'll leave.
Sure. I only asked for 1 thing and 1 thing only. In my entire life, I've only wanted 1 card out of the deck. This is the only card I desire. I have.
Sounds
I
like
did
2
not.
sets of footsteps. When there's 2 sets of footsteps, that's where the twins carried you.
Right. And so I did not pull the card that I wanted. Also, there's no more hunts. And also my sanity is restored.
Oh wow, sanity restored.
Sanity restored. I did
Praise
draw
be
a
the sun.
hermit, and then it did touch the door. What do you think? I think maybe spirit is pretty. I think it's probably a spirit.
I don't know.
Okay, let's
So
go spirit.
my hunch is twins, but we're gonna go spirit just because I think we would have noticed more of a change in pace.
Yeah.
Chat again. This is once more just the nature of a nightmare run where you don't get all the evidence. If it's not a spirit, then we do Willow too.
Willow 2, Electric Boogaloo, and also you get more GDQ.
I cannot stress enough that our PB is 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're doing really well because we got that one right. We're doing very good. And now we're on to Camp Woodwind, which is the last stop in the run, which is excellent. So, honestly, I think it's going well. All things considered.
Considering this is like a marathon setting, yes, it is going well. Because typically what will happen is if we get a 10-minute Grafton or a Bleasdale, we will just reset. So to not be able to reset during a run is really scary.
Sometimes it can be, yeah, especially with a very, very stubborn ghost. Hello, can I open this, please? Thank you.
Oh, I gotta mute you and unmute you again because you came in hot and fast.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean
It's
to.
not your fault. It is not your fault.
Didn't mean to whisper directly into your ear, so to speak.
Yeah, if you can never. Why is it snowing?
That's okay. We don't have a circle or a board. We do not have a mirror. We have a penny. I do regret to inform you.
That.
But however, I do have good news. The generator is coming on right now.
Oh, that's so good.
Give us a sign. Where
I'm
are
bringing
you?
in items, and I'm lagging just a little bit because that's how this works.
That's just how this map works.
I will scope out where the hiding spots are.
Perfect.
And by that I mean I'll look for just a couple. I see one that I know immediately. I see two. Behind the gas and oil cans and behind this right here. So we might be able to do an early penny if we want from the safety of our own homes.
Sure. Oh, this is blocked off. Yeah.
If you want to take the penny behind... Oh, is this one blocked off right here?
The tiny tent is blocked off.
Oh, no, this one... Here's a good one right here.
Okay. I can...
Yeah,
well, let me grab...
Let me turn off the spirit box so we can hear better.
Okay. Do you want me to pin
I'm
Penny
in a hiding spot.
Okay.
Yeah, pin him right in his stupid little body.
All right. Oh, that was nearby. Where exactly? I'm not sure, but I did hear it nearby. Was it?
Hit?
Oh, blessed be
Is
this
my
hand
game
bone.
lagging out? It is. It's fine.
Oh, maybe it was Nope. Well, time to pin it again.
Hold on. Let me grab an EMF reader.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I couldn't really... It was kind of nearby. I'm not sure how nearby.
So I'm going to grab EMF and a smudge stick, and I'm going to go into the hiding spot. That way I can help start sweeping once you pin.
Okay, sure.
All right. I am ready for you to pin.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that was to the left. Over here somewhere. I'm going to check each of these tents. Did you find it?
Is that a hunt? Is this a hunt?
Yep.
No, it's not a hunt. Sir?
Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Hello? Jeez. Where did she spawn?
So she spawned right in the campfire.
Is it a 5 or a 4?
There's a 4.
Okay. That's weird because I heard something to the right of where or to the left of where I pinned it.
Could be a phantom. Could be a banshee. How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? How old are you? Where are you?
It's turning on some lights over here.
Oh, it's writing.
Oh, okay. So it's over by the campfire.
Yep.
Excellent. It's good. At least we got writing. Could be a Diogen. Give us a sign. Where are you? Give us a sign. How old are you? Where are you? Show us. Oh, yeah, I should pin 2.
Yeah, if you want to pull twice, we might be able to just make it hunt because that'll rule out Faye, Moroi, Faye and Diogen ideally, and Revenant, which is one of our options as well.
Okay, let me just pin him until he cries and says, "Please don't."
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm actually going to watch him from the safety of out here.
Okay.
All right, she started over there, ma'am. Is this a myling? Well, she hasn't found you, so it's not a Moroi. Hi, ma'am. How you doing? Do you just get a little fast there, buddy? Or it's not Diogen, rather.
Oh, hi. Goodbye. I think it's a myling. It was quite hard to hear when she was far away.
I believe with my whole heart and soul that it's a Pulte.
Oh. Sure. We could go with that as well, since myling is a little bit...
So So chat, we're going to go with
unreliable.
Pulte. If it's wrong, we're just going to do this again. My reasoning for it is because she was throwing every 0.5 seconds, which Pultes do during a hunt. Again, if this is wrong, Camp Woodwind 2 Electric Boogaloo.
More GDQ for you to see and for us to
Honestly,
run.
we're doing you a favor. Our cursed run is doing you quite the favor.
Well, guess what?
But a mile, I should have followed you. I'm so sorry.
Don't
That's
worry
on
about
me.
it. It's all good. No, it's all
They
good.
actually changed something with the miling where its range, I think, went from 10 meters or 12 meters or something like that. So its range actually got significantly worse.
Yeah. It's especially on a small map like this one, it's extremely hard to tell. So honestly,
Yeah.
I could have been wrong just as much as I could have been right.
So, Beth, I'm really sorry to say that today is going to be the day that I'm going to throw it back to you.
Yeah, you know, by now you should have somehow realized what you got to do. Speaking of which, we do have a circle this time, but good news,
Hate
the
that.
generator's on. So there's that.
Love that.
You know, Nicole, I don't believe that anybody feels the way that I do about you now.
Honestly, I don't blame you because I did ruin the fact that you were correct.
No, you didn't ruin anything. We're just having fun. We're just having a good time. We're just hunting ghosts together, which is what we do best. Sometimes less than the best, but we're still the best. Sometimes we do it just a little bit subpar, but you know, it's fine. Don't even worry about it because we're having fun.
This run is so finicky, chat. Like,
It
I
super
can't
is.
stress to you enough. Again, I would like to, for an 18th time, remind you all that our PB is 30 minutes. So-
Yeah. We're super good at this game. Please trust us. Please look at my wall lined with trophies that do definitely exist.
This run is just, you know, it do be like this sometimes.
You know, it is what it is. Give us a sign.
We can always light her up and hope, but let's see if we can just suss it out first.
That is definitely a strat that I do like to employ. It's over here. Give us a sign.
Okay.
Oh, we do have Fingles as well.
I
Very
love
good.
that. Is that our first Fingles of the night? Or
I think so. If not, one of very few. Give us a sign.
we have seen surprisingly few Fingles tonight, chat.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my
agree
god,
with
we're
that.
doing Wonderwall percent tech production
Oh,
team. I
well.
love you so much.
Did they really put the? Oh, tech team, you're a delight. You're a delight. You're wonderful. You're great.
Supposed to be this phone.
Chat, please know that tech team is the best, actually. Wonderful, delightful. Laughs at our jokes, which I think is the best thing you can do. Give us a sign. Where are you?
Is it in
How
this
old are you?
tent or is it?
I believe it's in the tent. Give us a sign.
Okay. I got you some salt.
Oh, thank you. I love salt. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Give us
you're
a sign.
welcome. I'm gonna, you know what? Just for you, more salt.
Oh, thank you so much. I would love more salt.
It did just buzz a phone. Was that in there?
That it wasn't here, and it's still.
I think is it? Are we? It can't be a wraith. Okay.
Nope.
It's just being a little saucy little boy. All right. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put salt down for the look then.
Could be a Goryo though.
I don't like that news.
Yeah, I will do one of. Hello, thank you. I will do one of these and just sit right here.
Yeah,
I
if
have
you
a
want to do a Goryo
feeling-
check, I'm gonna grab some more stuff just because, you know.
You might
I'll
want
bring
to
in another
toss-
Chrissy Brucey.
Sure. Also, a
It
smudge
could
in
be-
there might work
Yeah,
as well.
it could be an Obake. It could be a Mimic. I didn't see any
Yes.
orbs. It could be Haunt You, but we don't have freezing yet. So I
Also
don't think
don't
we're
see
going to
any
get
orbs.
it. Also, it is clear out. So if it is not less
Okay.
than 3,
All right.
sir, if you could stop.
If you could stop stomping around, that was naked eye dots. So we do not have a Goryo. It's between a Banshee
Okay.
and a Phantom, which we can easily determine
Ooh,
with.
I love doing phantom tests.
There you go. There you
Chat,
go.
this is my favorite thing to do.
We're gonna do our favorite little test just for you, chat. Just for you.
So, Beth, if you want to hide, is there a small tent you can hide in? I know where I'm going to go.
Okay.
If you could go
Is the
in
tiny tent open?
This green tiny tent.
Very good. Okay.
So I'm going to actually hope that it's a Banshee and that it's after Bath, but we'll see.
Okay.
And it's the circle. Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Shoop. All right, ma'am. Ma'am. It is not a phantom, I don't think. Ma'am? Ma'am, absolutely not.
Ma'am?
So if it's not a phantom, that means
Ma'am?
it's a banshee, right? Which means you
Ma'am?
should be fine to play around with it.
Hello? Hello? Ma'am? Hello? Hello? Hi? Hello? Hey? Ma'am? Ma'am, excuse me, can I help you? Hey, can I help you? Are you lost?
She came. Oh, hide.
The thing about that is that
So she shouldn't have been able to get me back there. That is a hiding spot. My bike was muted for the hunt. But we do know it's a banshee. So.
Yeah. Shall we give it another try, or do you just want to... I didn't select banshee as the thing.
I did, it's fine.
Oh, okay. So is that... Have we
Do you want the real answer, or do you want the hour and 15-minute Phasmophobia run answer?
I want the answer that brings you the most happiness, that brings you the most joy, that brings you the most fulfillment, that brings you closer to me as a friend, closer to GDQ, who has so graciously hosted us over our estimate, even though we did tell them, because things happen, and, you know, and did we quote the lyrics to Wonderwall approximately too many times for it to be even funny anymore? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of questions that I just asked in a row. All of them are rhetorical, and I wish you wouldn't answer any of them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just hope that you keep it in your heart, and then that's all that we need. Just keep it close to you.
So the fun thing about this run, chat, is even though we guessed the ghost right, because it did turn tail on Bath and kill them, that's technically not a finished map.
Did my hubris win out? Yeah. Yeah.
However, you know, at any point in time, if GDQ wants to be like, I need you all to stop immediately, we're fine with that. That's fine. I have a quick answer. Yeah.
Why are there so many yoga mats in this tiny, tiny tent right here? There's so many. How many people are doing yoga in the woods? I would like to know. Why? Dear DK Nighter, why are there so many yoga mats out in Camp Woodwind?
That might be a CJ choice.
Are they doing a yoga retreat? Because that's great. But I just want to know at this point. I just want to know what I'm in for. Does the ghost like to do yoga? Is that why it's haunting this place? I have so many questions that I've asked of GDQ tonight. And we do have a music box.
You know what? Okay, that's the worst, actually.
Well,
I do want to know why the banshee got to me. I'm a little upset.
And I think I found it already. I think I found it already, which is really bizarre. Yeah, give us a sign.
What was the temperature in there? Because it is clear.
It's 3, 1.1. Yeah, it's definitely in here.
It's going to be freezing.
Okay, excellent.
So we've got freezing temps.
Good. Let me double check for the fingers. Listen.
Just trying to put down the thing. And
I was just trying to check for fingerprints, and you know
right
this.
In my face, slam.
You know this. You know this. I know this. Listen.
Oh Lord.
Can't get in the way of my fingerprints.
Where are you? How old are you? Where are you?
Oh wow. That's a rather okay. So freezing and spirit box
so it's
mean
gonna be
mimic.
Twins mimic Moroi or Onryo, or not Onryo. Twins mimic or Onryo, Moroi, Onryo. So let's
Onryo test.
Let's do an Onryo test.
All right, let me grab lighter, candle. Don't need that anymore.
I'm gonna put down so many candles, it's gonna be lit. I'm sorry.
First of all, wish you didn't say that.
Sorry. I'm so
Second
sorry.
Of all, wish you didn't say that. Third of all, it's a great pun. However, counterpoint, wish you didn't say that. We have fun here. We do
have a lot of time.
Yeah,
we do have a lot of time. I did just say.
Yeah.
So if we're looking for mimic twins, Onryo or Moroi, I'm already going to say I don't think it's going to be twins.
Okay. It already blew out a candle, but it could have been a timer. So we'll just see.
Remember that time that I brought a camera in, but then I didn't put it at the room that it's supposed to be in? And can you move the dots?
Did you want me to answer that? Okay, I did not want you to answer that, sir. The ghost did answer for you. I believe 3 have gone out. I believe 3 have gone out so far.
I wish that wasn't the case.
Yeah, I may be in danger, actually.
I don't think it's mimic. I'm gonna go grab a smooch.
Yeah, I don't have a smudge. I do believe I'm in danger at this point.
Go get a smooch.
Sure. Yeah, I'll wait for you to come back here. I will.
Yeah, I'm back.
I wish to go to the Shadow Realm sometimes. Sometimes when you say a pun that's so bad, I just wish to go to the Shadow Realm, so. That's
So
sometimes
chat,
why I
what we're
stay in the
doing
tent
right
with the
now,
ghost.
we think we've ruled out Mimic. Mimic would have orbs, and I didn't see orbs. What we think it's going to be at this point in time, it could be a Moroi and Onryo or twins. We are doing an Onryo test, and Onryo will not hunt if there are candles. And as you can see, we have brought in a lot of candles.
So many.
This little ghost takes a bite of that Crucy Brucey in front of our eyes while their lights
delicious,
on.
From what
Then we know
see.
it can't be an Onryo,
Right.
so we're just keeping an eye out on that.
From what we have learned,
Sir?
so what we have learned in our ghost hunting adventures, crucifixes seem to be rather delicious.
Where was
rather
that?
Juicy.
That it just touched a.
I think it was right here.
Okay.
I think it was just the same. Would you like me to? Would you like
Sir?
me to? Would you like me to? Would you like me to? Would you like me to?
It just threw a book. It just yeeted the book.
I think we may be looking at.
I think we're looking at an Onryo, right?
Onryo. Yeah, it has put out many candles. I haven't gotten the
would very
Insta
much
hunt yet.
like to see it do a bite on a Crucy or not. Are we
Yeah.
low enough sanity, do you think?
We're both definitely cursed. I just don't know how cursed. Have you taken any pills?
I have, because I don't think.
You're within your right to not have any thoughts.
Sometimes I do have to channel one of my cat's quarter pony. And I have to channel her by having absolutely no thoughts. Oh, okay, Crucy Brucey. So it is not an Onryo.
Well,
so
one of
this
the
is
candles
either
was
a
out.
twins.
But I don't know if that matters.
No, it doesn't. There's plenty of candles. It is either twins or Moroi.
It's a Moroi, probably. Do you want to test it out?
We could do a little test. It's very angry.
I love that for him, honestly. Let me grab the music box.
So yeah, why don't you grab the music box, let her go. I've got a hiding spot. If you, the hiding spot by the tent right there is open.
By the tent, is it the one with...
This is a Moroi. Yeah, it's gonna kill me, by the way, probably. If this is twins and we select Moroi, I will eat this entire bottle of Aquaphor. Straight into my mouth.
Oh, I survived. I don't know how.
Do you think that was twins or Moroi? I'm thinking Moroi.
It was pretty fast. Moroi, definitely.
Yeah,
it was
I'm
faster
going
than
Moroi.
twins. Yeah.
All right, if we are correct, time will stop when the black happens, which is in just a minute.
That was 100% a Moroi. 100%,
That's a Moroi, okay.
100%, yeah.
So time is going to stop when I say the word stop. I'm not going to give a countdown, but I do trust you for this lovely Crucy
2,
Stop.
3. On 3. 3. Very good. You did it. Good job. Excellent.
So chat, that is Phasmophobia, small maps, any percent nightmare mode. Again, it is...
It is. You know, Nicole, maybe you're going to be the one that saves me.
You know, and after all, you're my Wonderwall.
I'm so happy to hear
it is
that.
a really, really fun run, chat. I highly encourage you to check it out. There's a lot of changes being made. It's very active lately. I'm actually one of the verifiers, so if you ever have any questions about the game, please feel free to ask me or Bath and Jan. We both know the game. I'm only level 7,426, so I haven't really played this game that much, but I get there. But again, you can get this run done in 30 minutes, or you can get this run done in an hour and 23 minutes and 13 seconds. And really, it just depends on how nice the ghosts want to be. Each single map is a complete RNG as to what you're going to get. It's going to be not only RNG as to the ghost you're getting, but also the evidence that you get. And sometimes, as we saw earlier, ghosts don't always behave the way that they're supposed to behave.
Yeah.
But it's still a fun run. I think it's one of my favorite speedruns to do. So I highly encourage you to check it out. Even if you don't get discouraged. This would have been a reset so many times, but it's still so much fun.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was great. Do you want to do final shout-outs, kind of final wrap-ups, whatever you feel it?
For me, I guess I just stream this game a lot. You can find me at twitch.tv/Nicole Goodnight. I'm usually either playing horror or this, or soon Slay the Princess. So that'll be fun too.
Very fun. Yes. Same here. I tend to stream speedrunning this quite a bit. And if you're interested in the speedrun, as Nicole mentioned, all the resources are on speedrun.com, and feel free to head over to our channels as well on Twitch to ask us any questions if you're curious. We get newcomers every day asking us how the run works, and so we're quite used to it. We're always happy to get people into it. And yeah, that's it for me, I would say.
I just want you to, I just want one more thing. Sorry,
Yes.
if I may, just 1 second.
Yes.
Chad, I just need you to check this out for me, please. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Yes. What did you show them?
I did bowl.
Oh, you did bowl. Let me see. I totally had my back turned. Can you do it again?
I can't.
Oh, well, maybe you're going to be the one. Listen. We're here.
As we get some bowling, I am going to play the beautiful Academy Awards music in the background.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight for our ghosty night. It was loads of fun. Big round of applause for both Bath and Jan and Nicole Goodnight on their wonderful showcase of all the scary ghosty maps.
Thank you.
So make sure to come back tomorrow for more GDQ Hotfix, where we've got Game Masters and Time Capsule. It's going to be a great night. Thanks so much for sticking around tonight, y'all. It was so good to see all of you. And we'll be back with more She Is Speed in a couple of weeks. Until then, we'll see you next time. And there's more Hotfix coming back tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Good night.
See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.